Hop, 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 hop. C'est quoi ça? Là, j'ai sauté là-dedans, hein. Ah, attends. Voilà, un petit truc à faire. Bonjour, bonsoir, bonne nuit pour live et bienvenue sur ce 4e live sur la saison 2 de Sam et Max, version remasterisée. On va donc s'attaquer à cet épisode qui s'appelle Rencontre des trois mêmes types. Le jeu de mots, il pouvait pas être plus parfait que ça. Mais vous allez vite comprendre pourquoi. Enfin, vite, plus ou moins. Bref. Donc, Chariots of the Dogs en anglais, je sais pas à quoi ça fait référence. Ça doit être écrit quelque part là-bas. Non. Non, bon, je trouve pas là. Bref, tant pis, on s'en fout. Évidemment, des références, des parodies à nouveau. Ah oui, si, c'est basé sur un livre qui s'appelle Présence des extraterrestres. C'est autrement dit Chariots of the Gods en anglais. Bon, d'accord. Ça ne me dit rien comme d'habitude, mais on s'en fout. Bon, oui. On va tout simplement lancer le jeu. Surtout que je pense que là, ça va me prendre un petit peu de temps. Parce que l'épisode, il est pas simple normalement. Mais c'est par contre c'est mon épisode préféré de la saison 2. Parce que vous allez voir, on va voyager dans le temps. Eh oui. À travers le temps et l'espace que s'intitule cette saison, et ben on va enfin être à travers du temps. Enfin, c'était déjà un petit peu le cas dans l'épisode 1, remarquez. Allez, let's go. Épisode 4. Là, ça n'a pas été traduit, tiens. Mais ils sont pas... Ouais, c'est bizarre, ils sont pas toujours traduits, les titres. Alors là, ils ont traduit mot à mot, je sais pas pourquoi. Chariot of the Dogs. Bosco a disparu de la surface de la planète. Littéralement. Lorsque Sam et Max parviennent finalement à retrouver sa trace, ce qu'ils découvrent est si ahurissant que vous risquez de ne pas en croire vos yeux. Nos policiers freelance préférés sauront-ils faire rentrer les choses dans l'ordre, ou leur existence sera-t-elle la nouvelle victime des caprices des autres? Alors là, à nouveau, ils ont arrêté définitivement de d'écrire police indépendante, visiblement. Eh ben, c'est parti pour la chasse au Bosco, hein. C'est aussi joli comme ça avec la lumière rouge. Watch out for shame. Il a utilisé quoi exactement
Okay, fine, boys.
Bosco! Free anti-mind control helmets for the first 50 lunatics to come out of hiding!
I've been telling you, little pals, he's just plain vanished.
We'd better look around the joint for clues.
Good plan, Sammo. Guess that's why they call you guys in for the brainy stuff, and leave the senseless violence to the likes of me.
I deeply resent that comment, Mr. Paper.
Oui.
Flint, we're gonna have
Effectivement.
to join together and use every detective skill we know to find Bosco.
On aurait vraiment dit qu'il était mort dans l'épisode 3, lui. Talent
Well,
de
that's a
détective.
no-go. Any more ideas?
Let me think.
C'était les talents de détective.
It's Bosco's lighted display board.
Une petite seconde. Et là, on pourra enfin vraiment savoir ce qu'il y a derrière le
Always wondered
comptoir.
what Bosco keeps hidden back here.
I've always wondered if he's wearing pants back there.
Par contre, il devrait y avoir un trou ici. Logiquement pour les objets qu'il nous vend. Par contre, c'est marrant, c'est mieux éclairé que à l'origine, je crois. Ah putain, il l'a dit, il a vraiment un panneau ne votez pas pour moi. C'est vrai, il a vraiment ça. Et coucou Kefran.
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Mais oui.
Whew, I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
Alors qu'est-ce qu'il... Une cassette.
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Je comprends pas ce qu'il y a dans le bocal.
I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd...
Wow, it's everything we
Chicken
needed to solve last year's
eating, je sais pas
hypnotism
quoi.
conspiracy.
Whew,
Meatball
Wow, it's
GPS.
everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew, I...
It says the code is in my head.
We better find it soon then. It must be getting lonely.
Évidemment.
This keypad must control the laser grid blocking Bosco's bathroom.
Oh, use it to spell boobies. I love that.
Bosco, lasers, and pushing random buttons are three things that don't go well together, little buddy.
Ah. Effectivement, vaut mieux éviter.
It's Bosco's My First Moai head toy.
J'ai que à faire. Bon, c'est tout ce qu'il y a ici du coup. Comme par hasard, il a un jouet en rapport avec l'épisode 2.
As informative as Max Impeachment Weekly is, I doubt it'll tell us where Bosco is.
Un magazine très intéressant.
Bosco didn't take any pictures of himself. His camera no doubt thanks him. Hey, Flint.
Found anything yet, Sammy?
Still working on it. Any leads on where Bosco went?
He kept yapping on about THEM and his secret bunker. The poor delusional sap.
What's the word on the street on Bosco's disappearance?
I've been making chin music with every pigeon in this burg, but nobody's singing. Trails dried up like a hobo's inner thigh.
How quickly the lingo goes from colorful to gut churning.
What happened to Bosco again?
It's like I told you, Sam. He's vanished like a C note on race day. Right off the face of the earth.
Littéralement.
How long has Bosco been missing?
While you were in Schnitzeltown making chummy with the undead, there was a ruckus in the back of this dive. After that, the B-man took a powder.
Toi aussi t'es venu aller voir les Maccabées, je te signale. Flint. Je croyais que t'étais mort, moi. Je me rappelais plus que c'est dans cet épisode-là qu'on fouillait le magasin avec lui.
Why were you keeping an eye on Bosco?
A going-away present for my old partner, God rest that bastard. First case he ever had, 40 years ago, and never solved. Some doll who wanted to keep an eye on this Bosco mook. Said he'd done her wrong, and he had to take the fall.
Don't worry, Flint. We've got the skills to find whoever kidnapped Bosco.
I am still president after all.
That may be, but are you a bad enough president to rescue the dude?
Stick around, Flint.
You boys know where to find me.
No Bosco's in here. Bosco? No, different weenie.
Quoi? Il a changé ses saucisses ancestrales? Je suis choqué.
We already checked the roof. Just a pigeon AA meeting. Nothing worth mentioning. Bosco, you in there? I hope not, or Bosco be gone. Our lust for this tangy fruit drink started this whole mess.
Pas tout à fait, mais... Pourquoi il s'était barré déjà? Parce qu'on était sous la merde dans l'île des Moailles et tout.
Sure, Bosco. Everybody else is watching.
Ah oui, mais
you.
justement, ça... Ah oui, c'est vrai. On l'avait fait dégager d'ici pour qu'on puisse piquer une bouteille de Banang.
Sure, Bosco. Everybody else is watching you.
Ouais, c'est plutôt l'inverse.
No clues here.
Mais le pire, c'est que... Il avait raison, en fait, à chaque fois.
Just an enlarger. No big thing.
Not big things. Ah oui, c'est un agrandisseur. Mais il est pas si grand que ça.
It shows you what's inside what's inside. It shows you what's inside what's inside. Are THEM really out there? Any clues for us, Hugh Bliss? Nope, not a clue.
N'empêche, Bosco a du retard sur le plan diabolique, mais cependant il avait tous les ingrédients, hein, et de la cassette, le panneau ne votez pas pour moi.
All that paranoia, and he couldn't even save himself.
Ah oui, c'est con ça.
Hey, Seismo, what's shaking? No clues here. The freezer's Bosco free. The freezer's Bosco free. A painful reminder of the Bosco-shaped hole in our hearts. Painful reminder of the Bosco-shaped hole in our hearts.
Ah ouais, il nous manque ce Bosco.
We can't get in until we get past this laser grid.
To get past the laser grid, first you have to forgive the laser grid.
My first mow I had, and hopefully my last.
Ah oui. Attends.
Not happening. Nah.
Bah ouais, mais il n'y a pas le machin pour les radios, on peut pas... Ah si, attends, justement, c'est dans le truc à rayon X, c'est ça? Je sais plus. Quand il disait que le code il est à l'intérieur de sa tête, il est vraiment à l'intérieur de sa tête, mais pas de la sienne. Enfin si, mais...
We'll see what's causing that persistent tinnitus.
Prognosis, Sam?
Either this toy has a tumor the size of an overfed cat, or it's too dark to read it.
C'est pas grave, on a un truc pour voir les radios, comme les médecins.
It looks like...
Say it?
It looks like Bosco's as clever as you are at cutting-edge intellectual humor.
You gotta admit, that is pretty funny.
Bon voilà, on a le code. Hein.
You did it, Samo.
Let's check in the bathroom for more clues.
On va enfin pouvoir voir l'intérieur des toilettes de Bosco. Vous en rêviez pas? Eh ben on va le faire. Ce qui est marrant, c'est que Flint il nous accompagne même pas ici.
Or maybe the bathroom is his top secret bunker.
This is exactly where I'd want to spend an apocalypse.
I sense that something terrible happened here.
Ho ho, you don't know the half of it.
Flair et odorat. Oui, ça peut... C'est vrai que c'est pas tout à fait pareil. Il y a un peu d'anglais, un peu de français, ça fait bizarre. Des t-shirts démagnétisés.
Bosco has all his shirts specially treated to block out the thought control rays.
Lest nefarious forces take control of his nipples.
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache. The Bosco Tech Drain Liberator 6000. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Not after seeing what it did to that sludgy delivery guy.
The sound alone still haunts my nightmares.
La marque paranoïaque. Kit de survie. Là, il a encore des bouteilles de banang. Ah putain, mais c'est débile, ça veut dire que plutôt que de piquer... bah non, il y avait les lasers. Mais s'il n'y avait pas les lasers, du coup, on aurait pu en piquer une aux toilettes.
If you explode it, they will come.
And if it's brown, flush it down.
Hot toilet wine. Everything Bosco would need to survive for months.
Il a sa petite cave perso.
From the looks of it, these wine bottles haven't been touched in decades.
Ah, dégage.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley.
Woof! Nippy Valley Woof. For party time or any time.
Some idiot left the cork out, Max. It turned to vinegar.
Ça veut dire que personne n'est allé dans ces WC depuis des années?
I'm pretty sure I can hold it until the end of the case.
Pretty sure.
Urinals. Such a crude and barbaric means of bladder relief.
Says the guy who uses the fire hydrant.
Urinals. Such a crude and barbaric means of bladder relief.
Says the guy who uses the fire hydrant.
Ce qui est étonnant, c'est que du coup, ça veut dire qu'il doit enlever son pantalon en public.
Baking soda plus vinegar equals eruption.
Sounds hot, but they didn't leave a phone number.
Regardez tous ces vieux déguisements.
Bosco's disguises, each more offensively ludicrous than the last.
Par contre, celui-là, il l'a pas utilisé.
Bosco's disguises, each more offensively ludicrous than the last. A jumbo-sized bag of cotton balls.
Don't open it, Sam! I can never eat just one.
Bosco's high-tech 100% convincing disguise kit.
So, which kit was he using last year, then?
Volcan inachevé.
Tons of model volcanoes just like the one on Easter Island. It's like Bosco was obsessed with this shape.
Comme celui de l'île
Like
de
I'm
Pâques.
obsessed with the shape of Bosco's unnaturally bulbous forearms?
A little like that, but slightly less creepy.
C'est genre le volcan de l'île de Pâques, il ressemble à aucun autre volcan.
Not big enough. Bigger.
Ugh, sheesh. Even bathrooms aren't safe from natural male enhancement spam.
Rampaging Roy Neary with a meat and two sides. Recognize that from Easter Island, Max? It's a model volcano.
I'd say it's downright exemplary.
There's no way I'm touching that towel. Not after all the people who've been using it.
But Bosco and I are the only ones who ever come back here.
Exactly.
Tu nous as fait exploser un truc
Bosco
de
keeps plenty of
bicarbonate.
baking soda on hand to keep the bathroom fresh. It's an industrial-sized barrel of baking soda.
Bon, on a fait le tour des toilettes là.
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache.
Donc ils disent du bicarbonate et du vinaigre. Bon, au moins le début il est simple, ce sera pas le cas du reste de l'épisode.
It's like I'm always telling you, Sam. We need a much bigger explosion.
This time, you might be right, Max.
Bah après, je sais plus, on peut pas le mettre dans...
No siree.
Attends. On peut pas changer de volcan, il y en a pas de plus gros, alors je sais plus s'il fallait le mettre dans les WC. Non. Parce que normalement il faut faire ça ici. On a quoi? Le flingue, le vinaigre, le bicarbonate.
Urinals. Such a...
Says the
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a pour faire plus gros? On peut sortir ou pas? Mais normalement, il faut faire ça aux toilettes.
How's it going, Flint?
Quiet out here, Sam. Any sign of Bosco yet?
Not yet. Do you know anything about volcanoes, Flint?
Caused by mantle plumes, Sam. Rock deep within the earth starts moving up because it's hot. Hotter than a Brazilian acrobat in a Catholic schoolgirl uniform playing bass guitar and quoting
I meant the
from...
ones Bosco was making.
Oh, no clue, pals.
Putain, mais de quoi il parlait? J'ai pas
What
compris.
happened to Bosco again?
It's like I told you, Sam. He's vanished like a C note on race day. Right off the face of the earth.
Stick around, Flint.
You boys know where to find me. Ah, it's not like you to give up on a case, Samo.
You're right, Flint. Don't know what came over me.
Il me manque un truc, mais j'arrive plus à me rappeler.
Nothing doing. We already checked the roof.
Matériel photo.
No clues here. Nuh-uh. Nah. Nothing doing. I don't want to x-ray that.
On pouvait pas prendre un des petits volcans? Attends, il doit y avoir un moyen d'agrandir un de ces trucs, non?
Tons of model volcanoes just like the one on Easter Island. It's a model volcano.
Faut en rajouter, je sais plus. Ah, j'arrive plus à me rappeler.
It's like I'm always telling you, Sam.
This time, you might...
Bah là, peut-être
I don't
simplement.
know how to open the barrel.
Oh, t'es sérieux?
I don't know how to...
Ben...
It's a model volcano. The Bosco Tech Drain Liberator 6000. From the looks of it, these wine bottles haven't been touched in decades. Baking soda plus vinegar equals eruption.
Sounds hot, but they didn't leave a phone number.
A jumbo-sized bag of cotton balls.
Don't open it, Sam! I can never eat just one.
Tons of model volcanoes.
Putain, j'y ai joué il y a 2 ans, j'ai plus de souvenirs, hein, c'est chiant. Hein.
I'll bet we can find Bosco's trail if we just repeat everything he did.
All right, fool. I'll start by buying a convenience store and standing in it until the music turns me into a delusional maniac.
And I'll start wearing tight-fitting t-shirts. Ready? Go. I'll bet we can find Bosco's trail.
All right, fool. I'll start by buying a convenience store and standing in it until the music turns me into a delusional maniac.
And I'll start wearing tight-fitting t-shirts. So Bosco's secret bunker was in the bathroom all this time?
Oh yeah, it's been like this for years.
Just think of all the stuff you miss when you have a crippling phobia of public bathrooms. Lots of volcanoes in here.
Which finally explains at least 10% of those strange rumbling noises always coming from the bathroom.
Do you ever wonder if there is some higher intelligence from far away guiding everything we do?
Higher intelligence? No. Easily amused and starved for entertainment? You sure?
Peut-être.
Keep looking for clues, Max.
I'm on the case.
I would clean up in here, but I don't want to disturb any evidence. It's a bottle of expertly aged white wine vinegar. Nope.
Non, c'est la bouteille que j'ai
Let's
cliqué
head to
là.
the back.
Ah mais...
No siree. Are THEM really out there? I can see that well enough already. I can see that well enough. Hey, Seismo, what's shaking?
Let's head to the bathroom, Sam. There's something I want to show you. Need more baking soda.
It's an industrial-sized barrel of baking soda. It's an industrial-sized barrel of... It's an industrial... I don't know how to open the barrel. Nuh-uh. Not happening. There's not enough baking soda left to do any good.
I should have asked Santa for an industrial-sized can opener. Or another assault rifle.
Avec ça. Eh!
What was that for, Sam?
That barrel was looking at me funny.
C'est tout con, mais bon.
And the school board said our cases had no educational merit.
Do it again! Do it again! What's that noise?
Mais du coup, il avait déjà fait un trou dans le toit, Bosco, à votre avis?
Come for us, Max. It's THEM.
Good! About time we found out who's responsible for this travesty.
Alors regardez un peu cette soucoupe volante. Ah, on la voit pas tout de suite en entier, tiens. À votre avis, c'est quoi cette soucoupe? Boum 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 boum. Faut tirer partout, nos méthodes de détective.
Hey guys.
On a retrouvé Bosco.
Look, I can explain.
Did you get a haircut, Bosco? There's something different.
Might we see a doctor about that, personal problem?
You guys done?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Good. Now shut up and help me.
What seems to be the problem, Bessie?
That elevator over there, it's horrible. I went inside looking for THEM, but when I got out, I saw my mother. Oh, it gets worse. I ran out of there fast as I could, and when I came out, I was like this. You gotta fix it, guys.
Je croyais qu'on voyait la tranche de la soucoupe après, mais avant là, tout de suite, mais ils vont, non, je crois qu'ils attendent qu'on rencontre les personnages.
What are you doing on an alien spaceship?
I got tired of being scared of THEM. I finally said, bring them on! I built this device that lets me predict where they were gonna show up next. Then I let them come on and take me.
So, did you get udders, or are you a boy cow?
That's none of our business, Max. What happened next, Bosco?
I used
Ah
the
oui, du
device
coup.
on myself, you know,
C'est
to
une vache ou un
test it.
taureau?
After that, it's all a blur.
Where's this THEM detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this thing.
Where's this THEM detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this
Ok. Il
thing.
devrait y avoir un détecteur qu'on devrait retrouver sûrement.
What is this place, Bosco?
You guys still don't get it? This is it! The center of the entire operation of THEM!
Kinda sparse for the headquarters of a sinister cabal bent on world domination.
You don't need much room when you can go anywhere you want through time and space.
C'est pas faux, j'imagine.
The place seems pretty empty. Where are THEY hanging out?
I don't know, but you can bet they're around here somewhere. Just waiting to probe us and turn us all into freakish animal-human hybrids.
Bosco, Sam is standing right here.
Mais lui...
What's with all the volcanoes back in your store?
Guys, try to keep up. Haven't you figured anything out yet? The volcano is what summons the spaceship, fools!
Sam, is it my imagination, or are we being scolded by the guy who's half cow?
Don't go anywhere, Bosco.
And now where am I gonna go looking like this? Help me get back to normal, guys.
Normal? We'll get you back the way you were before, but we're not promising more than that.
On va vers ce qu'on peut, hein, Bosco?
Looks like some kind of weird alien radio. Hey, Max, what do you think this thing is?
Calibrating. Complete. I now have mastered your primitive but no less valid language.
Ça y est, c'est
Please
l'autre de
choose from the
2001 là.
following topics of conversation.
Pourquoi il y a des numéros?
Who are you?
I am this craft's artificial intelligence. I supervise the operations of this craft and the activities of its crew.
Where's the crew?
They are currently occupied with the craft's primary mission. They will arrive shortly to detain you for your own safety.
Bien sûr. Y'a pas un petit son là-dessus? Emprisonné par la sécurité. Bon, il est tout bête celui-là, mais...
Non, sérieux?
Voilà.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made unsanctioned use of the time shuttle.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made
Allez, donc en fait c'est sa punition que le fait qu'il ait été changé en vache.
How do we use that elevator?
Simply choose a destination. Additional destinations can be opened using convenient pre-printed time
Et là on va
cards.
pouvoir le faire bizarrement.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
J'ai jamais compris cette notion de passif-agressif. Un coup j'étais allé voir sur Wikipédia et ça semblait juste complètement pété comme notion en fait.
Suggestive.
Oh, that is exactly how I like it.
Et du coup ces dialogues ils changent à chaque fois je crois, non?
Who are you?
The better question is, who are you?
Where's the crew?
Don't worry about them. This moment is all about us.
Hop, je suis revenu.
What happened to Bosco?
Bosco made illicit use of the time shuttle and just savaged history.
How do we use that elevator?
Print out a card to where you want to go and insert it slowly into the time card reader.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Ça à mon avis ça va être rigolo.
Good choice, moron. Did you come up with that yourself, or did your idiot friend help out?
Ben c'est Sam et moi du coup qui avons choisi. Donc on s'y est mis à deux.
Who are you?
Did it ever dawn on you I might be the ship's computer, moron?
Where's the crew?
They're away talking to people who aren't idiots, which means they're luckier than me.
What happened to Bosco?
Oh gee, I don't know. Do you think it might have something to do with screwing around with his history, Brainiac?
Il répond même pas, tiens.
How do we use that elevator?
It's a time machine. You get time cards. Figure it out, moron.
Ouais, par contre, il dit toujours de la même façon, ça
We'd
je
like to
crois.
get a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
What are my options?
On va quand même essayer la dernière.
Passive aggressive.
Selection acknowledged. I'll just alter my entire personality matrix to make you more comfortable.
Who are you?
Oh, nobody. Just the one who controls all functions of the ship's computer. That's all.
Regardez, vous voyez, c'est un deuxième neutre, mais pas tout à fait pareil.
Where's the crew?
Oh, I don't know. They're off somewhere, leaving me to take care of everything.
What happened to Bosco?
Oh, he just interfered with causality, leaving it for the rest of us to clean up.
En fait, c'est blasé.
How do we use that elevator?
Just print out a time card whenever it's convenient for you. Don't worry about wasting paper or anything.
Il redevient un peu le... Enfin, c'est pas vraiment injurieux, mais... Oh oui, c'est bidon, quoi.
What are my options?
My personality, please.
Allez, on va être dans un ton Sammy Max,
Abusive.
comme ça.
Done. Jackass.
So long.
Get lost, failure.
Est-ce qu'on peut aller par là? Là, pour l'instant, je crois pas. Mais...
Bosco's oppressors could spring out of there any moment, ray guns blazing.
Des lasers, évidemment. Bosco vache.
Enough dawdling. I'm ready for some elevator action.
It's
Eh
the
ben alors,
elevator's
c'est
emergency
parti.
recall button.
Pour l'instant, on n'a qu'une seule carte, donc une seule destination. Donc l'escroc-marché de Bosco, mais en 1963. Wouh.
Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
Judging from the lack of safety railings and ready availability of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You fools gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well,
What? Ah, j'aurais bien aimé pouvoir visiter tout le quartier dans les différentes époques. Donc il y avait déjà les saucisses chaudes.
hollow points are always special.
Bon, après, ils l'ont fait un peu bizarre la personnalité de Mama Bosco, vous allez voir.
Nations rise and nations fall, but those hot weenies will outlast us all.
Voilà, les mêmes saucisses chaudes. Ah mais il est là son machin, appareil de datation au carbone modifié.
Hey Max, remember that old carbon dater we got from Sybil last year?
Yeah, we gave it to Bosco so he could keep scanning his weenies.
Looks like he's made some modifications to it.
C'est bizarre, c'est que la musique qu'on entend là tout de suite, on dirait plutôt une version de la boutique de... Bah, le restaurant, plutôt que la boutique de Bosco, c'est bizarre.
They're
beautiful.
It's our old carbon dater with Bosco's printer attachment.
Est-ce qu'on peut rescanner les saucisses avec?
No way.
Oh.
It printed a time card with Stinky's logo on it.
Ah bon? Ah oui, putain, c'est vrai, ça va imprimer des cartes temporelles. Alors là, faut faire gaffe à scanner tout ce qu'il faut, parce que sinon, on va être bloqué dans le jeu comme des cons. Enfin, on va pas, enfin, pas dans le sens où, enfin, on va pas savoir quoi faire, quoi, mais.
It printed a time card with a presidential seal and some strange numbers.
What was that?
Oui,
We
elle est
just
pas
needed to scan you
elle est pas
for-
vraiment surprise
The
plus que ça.
hell you did. Explain yourselves.
You must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Aujourd'hui, ce serait l'inverse, non?
Freelance police.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Elle a la même expression que son fils. Guignol.
Which fool did you want us to catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
Can you tell us more about the man who trashed your shop?
He took one look at me and screamed.
That should narrow the list of suspects down to any man with eyes.
Then he stumbled back and ran right into my baby maker.
Ouch.
Machine à bébé.
We can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your vandal, Miss Bosco.
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no pleasure in this life.
Aw, I haven't heard a tale of motherly love like that since the Manchurian Candidate.
We're here to help your son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more than once.
Doesn't matter. I'm not defined by my children. But when I do have one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
Peut-être pas tout à fait, mais bon.
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
That's just because you're scared of a world where career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family. This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about putting a person on the moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
C'est drôle parce que c'est une idée qui enfin c'est une idée assez différente de celle de l'avortement qui devait être quand même plus en vogue à l'époque. Enfin, bizarre.
How does this baby-making machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess. I've already got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Isn't that obvious? Saliva, fools!
Well, naturally.
Oh, of course.
D'accord.
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
See you later, Miss Bosco.
On
We're
s'est
gonna
promené
pick
à
up
la
some
Maison
swinging
Blanche.
60s
Ok.
chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Men.
Max, you don't even like girls.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Nah, just never interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
What?
You just never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Run away with me, Max, my white stallion.
Curse my irresistible animal magnetism.
Oui, elle est tombée amoureuse de Max.
Miss Bosco, I really think you should reconsider.
I can already see us, living next door to that nice detective.
Well, it would be nice having someone to do my laundry.
You don't even wear clothes.
And yet I
Ah,
always
c'est
end up
horrible
with
ça.
so many blood-stained shirts. 'Tis a mystery.
Think of your children. What about that?
I won't need kids once I have the love of my Max. He'll be my new little pet project.
Bah, surtout qu'elle a une machine à bébé. Rien ne l'empêche de continuer à prendre la salive de quelqu'un d'autre si elle veut un bébé humain classique. Et bon, je sais pas si à l'époque ils pensaient spécialement à la PMA et les GPA.
Think of your children. What about
I
that?
won't need kids. He'll be my...
Max just isn't that into you.
Oh, geez, Sam, show a little tact. What he means to say is, there is absolutely no way, no how I would ever be interested in you until the day the Earth is consumed by the
Pas eu le
flames
temps
of
de
our
lire, c'est
exploding
dommage.
sun.
You say that now.
Max is belligerent, recalcitrant, and quite possibly psychotic.
So you're jealous, is that it? Want to keep him all to yourself?
I never knew you felt this way, Sam.
Temporal anomaly detected.
Shut up. It's not like that.
Ah, c'est pas mal, ça, on voit des ombres traverser. C'est tellement un petit détail sympa que je me demande si ça date pas du remaster.
Max is no good for you.
Oh, I can fix him.
Max doesn't even like girls.
They're a nuisance at best.
Hasn't been interested since... When did that start exactly?
I think it all goes back to that time we were... No flashback? Okay. Well, it's been ever since junior high.
Ah ouais, il y a bien des choses étonnantes qui se passent dans série Max, mais un flashback qui pop, non.
I'm a bad seed. I can't be faithful to just one woman.
Oh, I'm enough for at least a dozen women. You dog, you.
We're from different worlds.
Ouais.
I'm from Earth, and you're from the freakiest planet of the freak system.
Opposites attract, baby. You're the only man not falling over himself to get me.
La pauvre.
We're from I'm from Earth.
Opposites attract. You're the only...
I'm president of the U.S., and you'd make a lousy first lady.
You just don't know what you want. I may not be the first, but I'm the last lady you'll ever need.
Oui, elle ne connaît pas le président des États-Unis. On va le voir plus tard. Donc cette affirmation ne l'étonne pas.
I'm married to my career.
They have a ceremony in Canada because it's legal there.
All those excuses you keep making just prove you need me.
Just looking at you repulses me.
And that's from a guy who has a 12-volume scrapbook labeled Things I Have Shed.
You can try to push me away, but I know how you really feel.
I think I'd rather take napalm and an IV drip while being pulled through a wheat thresher than spend another second with you.
You can't get rid of me that easy.
Look, lady, you just don't get it. I'm just not into you.
Keep on protesting. It just makes me know you're the one.
Alors regardez, c'est drôle, le sol, c'est ce qu'il y avait dans les toilettes. D'ailleurs, je crois qu'on peut y retourner dans les toilettes.
The one constant across all human cultures of all times is a massive amount of waste.
Tiens, là, c'est écrit poubelle en français. Sur l'autre poubelle, c'est écrit en anglais.
Baby food and bum wipes. If you use less of one, you wouldn't need as many of the other.
Et là, c'est plutôt les besoins des parents pour faire des bébés.
This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced.
Ah ouais. Attends, on peut pas quand même le lancer.
This sample says Mama Bosco.
Don't touch that. I made that sample when my spit was most fertile.
Looks like a weird bread-making machine.
Don't be silly. That's my baby maker. You take a spit sample from the mother and one from the father, mix them together in that machine, and then out comes a happy little bundle of perfection.
Finally, somebody explains how that works.
That's not the generally agreed upon method, Max. It's Mama Bosco's baby-making machine. The mother sample is locked, but the father sample is open.
Ah oui, ça c'est Bosco qui est venu, qui a foutu le bordel, qui a renversé du lait.
What a waste. What a senseless waste.
Par contre, je me souviens plus comment on récolte des échantillons. Il n'y a pas le matériel pour ça? Échantillon, bah ouais, mais... Ah, voilà.
What's this?
It's my chemical sampler. Get somebody to spit on it, and it gives you a sample test tube for the baby maker.
Mind if we borrow it?
Go ahead. I already got all I need.
Bah non, il est gâché par le lait, elle l'a pas remarqué.
Gives timeout for number one a whole new meaning.
Oh. Oui, du coup, on peut retourner aux toilettes. Homme, femme et... et personne en paix, je sais pas.
Cold orange things you suck never go out of style.
Ah yes, the true genders.
Milk and hooch. Something for the kiddies and something for your cereal.
Boisson pour bébé et parents. Elles n'auront pas beaucoup changé les toilettes en toutes ces années.
Russians send first woman into space.
Soon they'll send all their women into space.
Non. Tiens, on crée pas un paradoxe spatio-temporel au fait qu'on ait les deux bouteilles? Ah bah non, on n'a plus l'autre.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley brand vinegar.
Ah, some idiot left the cork in, Sam. It's still wine.
Let's just let that breathe for a few decades, Max.
On a gardé le bouchon.
It's a cork from a wine bottle. Not much to it, really.
Quelqu'un a gardé le bouchon, c'est du vin.
I'm still fairly sure I can hold it.
C'est dans ce sens-là qui parlait.
I'm still fairly sure I can hold it.
Ça va, il a pas soif.
No timeout needed.
Pas besoin de faire un besoin, c'est pas mal. Elle avait déjà son bureau d'installer ici.
We're better to crunch numbers than in the John.
J'ai jamais essayé.
My paws are spotless. Oh, the germs look so young. Why'd we come in here again?
I just assumed you had to go number 1.
Nah, I save it all up for between cases. I guess we might as well look around while we're here.
Ok, bon, je pense que c'était la seule chose à faire ici, c'est récupérer le bouchon.
Mama Bosco keeps this place a lot more sanitary than her son ever did.
Well, she's got one big advantage. We haven't been born yet.
We've got to stop meeting like this, Max.
A little privacy, please. I can't make wisecracks with anybody looking at me.
Quoi?
Stay close, Max.
Not too close.
Oui, bien entendu. Ben c'est tout. Les bouteilles et tout, le riz noir. Il n'y a pas de bébé volcan, forcément. Bigamo.
The spaceship's artificial intelligence unit is stuck on the elevator.
C'est vrai qu'on a besoin de l'apprendre ça pour un jour. Bon bah écoutez, on a déjà 2 autres cartes, donc on peut y aller. On peut les... Allez, on va aller genre 3 ans plus tard, je crois. Ah bah attends, on va les poser, ce sera plus...
Nothing doing.
Non mais... Ce sera plus
What do
clair.
you think you're doing?
You know, the usual. Traveling through time and stuff.
Override. You've caused a catastrophic temporal anomaly. You're going back to the ship so you can think about what you've done.
Ah, on peut pas, d'accord. Ah bah oui, c'est pour ça exactement que il a été changé en vache. Ah mais oui, oui.
Just look at what you did.
Sam, what's a catastrophic temporal paradox?
That!
What the hell did you guys do?
Max, when
Bah
you
oui,
made
le
Mama
lait,
Bosco
vache.
decide not to have a baby, that meant Bosco was never born.
But if Bosco was never born, then we never would have gone back to meet Mama Bosco in the first place. Neat!
Are you fools just gonna stand there explaining everything? Or are you gonna fix me?
Sheesh! Give a guy a cool cow body, and all of a sudden he's the owner of the time stream.
Move!
Did you miss us?
What have you two been doing all this time?
Hanging out with your mom.
Real classy. Fine, don't help me.
Feeling better, Bosco?
I don't know, you guys. I still feel kinda distant. What did you guys do?
We kinda made it so that you've never been born. Whoops.
But being born is one of the greatest things I ever did.
J'imagine.
Listen, you fools.
Existence isn't something you can just ask for.
En vrai, il a fait quand même quelques inventions sympas parmi les trucs ridicules.
How's life as a paradox treating you, Bosco?
Oh, it sucks, man. I want to exist all the way again. Do something.
How is this THEM detector supposed to work again?
It's a highly sophisticated technology that works based on a target person. You scan somebody with it, then use that to open a new destination for the time machine.
Ah, finally, a straight answer. I don't know why they started outsourcing tech support to store owners on spaceships.
Can you describe your father for us?
Man, I thought you guys were detectives. Haven't you figured out I was a test tube, baby? My mama didn't need a man. I got everything from her.
Where'd you get your paranoid fear of giant invisible conspiracies out to kill you?
That's a chemical imbalance that's all mine.
Are you sure you can't give us any leads on your father?
Mama mentioned once she met him at the White House.
We're on the case, Bosco.
We've got to go break up with your mother.
I told you guys, cut it out.
On avait dit pas les moments. Est-ce qu'on peut récupérer sa propre salive ou celle de Max? Je voudrais bien voir ce que ça donne un bébé mi-Mama Bosco, mi-Max.
I can't think of any part of Bosco that I'd want to carry around with me. Nah.
En vrai, je vais quand même voir si ça marche sur lui.
Bosco already scanned himself with this thing.
C'est possible.
No way. That must be the alien's abduction beam.
Bah oui, vu que c'est ça qui a fait apparaître la carte, j'imagine, la toute première, pour aller chez Mama Bosco.
That must be the alien's abduction beam.
Ah oui, c'est la même année en gros. Déjà, il a pu modifier un appareil de datation au carbone 14 pour créer des cartes temporelles compatibles avec ça. Hein.
Summer office.
I don't think so, Max. Take a look around.
Mon bureau d'été.
Welcome to the Oval Office, visitors. Next tour begins in 30 minutes.
This is a long time before the horrific sequence of events that led to your presidency.
I'm not leader of the free world here? This will not stand.
Et oui, l'agent Siphon était déjà là. Putain, mais je crois que le bureau était plus beau comme ça. Surtout que le tapis rouge là.
We choose to go to the gift shop and buy this snow globe, not because it is pretty, but because it is cheap.
Quoi?
I'm guessing they couldn't fit a television on there. A true Weasel Scout would keep his merit badges on him at all times.
Be prepared. Be very prepared.
This far in the past, I assumed the Earth was still flat.
Quoi? Non. Elle a jamais été plate. Ah, on voit bien l'arrière-plan, tiens. Sympa.
It's the official calendar of the United States. The best part of being president is changing the date for the entire country.
I don't want to change the date right now. I'm temporarily confused enough as it is.
Je comprends.
The father of our country. I wonder who's in this picture.
It probably came with the frame.
Annals of Americana. Hi, I'm George Washington. Shove your nuts in my mouth and I'll crack 'em.
Please don't make fun of nuts.
Having 50 of these pillows would make the place a lot more comfy.
We could build a fort.
Cinquantaine de coussins. Forcément.
Foreign policy for ninjas.
Quoi?
Corrupt politicians and the women who love them. Weapons of mass destruction and their everyday uses.
Et usage quotidien.
Foreign policy for ninjas. If I remember my history correctly, today's the day of the pivotal Rat Peace Accords. We'd better not disturb them.
Rastricht.
Whoever chose this lamp was taking liberties with the concept of good taste. Whoever chose this lamp was taking liberties with the concept of good taste.
Allez, on va aller parler à Siphon.
Hi there, random Secret Service agent.
I can answer any of your questions. Please don't touch anything. I'm Agent Superball.
Super Ball?
It's a code name, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
In the future, we know a guy who looks just like you, with the same name.
I've never seen you before, and there couldn't be another Agent Superball, sir. The code names are unique.
Oh, Super Ball! I get it.
Il avait déjà oublié.
Where's the president?
He's in the war room. Important national crisis. And when I said national crisis, I meant to say he's just watching television. We are not at the brink of war with Cuba.
All right, Sam, our mission is clear. Nuke the commie
I think
bastard!
we've seen enough of the war room for one lifetime, Max.
Yeah, you're right, Sam. Having to hurt people from a distance takes all the fun out of it anyway.
J'étais si précis de voir cette salle de guerre.
What do you think of the president?
He's the greatest man who ever lived, sir.
Oh, these poor bastards of the 60s having to grow up in a world without David Arquette.
Heard any good gossip about the president?
Extra toes or nipples, can't talk to the press without slices of ham stuffed down his pants. Stuff like that.
The president is beyond reproach, sir. I won't hear any more of it.
Il est pas surpris qu'on soit dans son bureau, au fait.
How long have you been working for the White House?
Just a few months. I've already been assigned my first door.
That's all you do? Guard this door?
Not at all, sir. I also provide tours, run the patent office, and narrate public service announcements.
That's a lot of work for one man.
I'm still new. In 40 years, I'll be promoted to receptionist.
Il est bizarrement mis sa cravate, là, je sais pas. On dirait qu'elle flotte, je sais pas, c'est bizarre.
We need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
We'd like a tour of the office.
Very well, sir. That's a desk. There's a couch. Another couch is there. A calendar. Some pictures. The door you see behind me is 100% Northwestern white pine with an interior flat jam in.
That's plenty, thanks.
Évidemment, ce qu'il connaît le plus, c'est comment est faite la porte.
We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
We wish to crush competing inventors to see them driven before us and hear the lamentations of their patent lawyers.
Very well. What'll it be?
En berceau, auto-version, une nouvelle litière pour chat, un moteur à mouvement perpétuel, du matériel chirurgical rigolo.
It's a perpetual motion engine driven by racial tension.
That's clever, sir. But
Pas les
I can't
conflits
just issue a
sociaux.
patent on an idea. I'd need a sample of the invention, plus an explanation of what makes it unique.
We want to hear you narrate a public service announcement.
All right. Are your cigarettes killing you? As unbelievable as it might seem, cigarettes made outside the U.S. actually contain chemicals that are addictive and possibly even harmful. For your own sake and that of your children, smoke only homeland-grown tobacco, the kind doctors recommend for your good health. Now you know. For a better America.
C'est trop bien. Il a tellement la voix faite pour ça, quoi. Encore.
We want to hear another public service announcement.
Do you know how to recognize a communist? Communists are double-jointed in their necks and elbows.
Ça, c'est itchy, ça, mec.
Steal American secrets. Communists also secrete a brownish, viscous residue from their palms, which can be found on their homes, children, and pets. Now you know. For a better America.
Bah... On retrouve sur le message sur la cloche. Mais personne ne va jamais trouver de communiste comme ça.
We want to hear another public service announcement.
Those were the only ones I know, sir.
Oh. Et... Attends.
Nom de Dieu, Blake, vous êtes un communiste, ça crève les yeux.
Voilà, et puis j'ai ça aussi.
Meurs, pourriture communiste.
Dis donc, t'es gauchiste?
Just keep guarding that door.
Gladly, sir.
Alors, je crois qu'on a besoin de son verre d'eau lorsqu'on avait vu, il buvait.
Did you see a strange woman in here a while ago?
Assertive career woman, asking everyone to spit.
That's the one.
Yes, sir. I admired her independent spirit and sass.
De cracher. Il demande à tout le monde de cracher.
We came here from the far-off future.
Aren't you amazed and surprised?
Isn't that shocking?
I've seen a lot of things, sir. It takes a lot to shock me.
Oh, really?
We could surprise you.
Can't be done, sir. I'm imperturbable.
We killed your dog.
I'm surprised, sir.
Really?
Yes, surprised that you try that one again.
Oui, c'est surprenant de continuer à utiliser ça.
We killed your dog.
I'm surprised, sir.
Really?
Yes, surprised that you try that one again. It never works.
We come from the beginning of the 21st century.
In the future, television is delivered through thick cables instead of being sent through
Et
the
pas
air.
surtout de nos smartphones
Does that
aujourd'hui.
not blow your ever-loving mind?
Not really, sir. I'm not easily startled.
We're your new sons.
And we want to live in your house and raise my children of questionable parentage.
And we're both axe murderers.
And I'm voting for Barry Goldwater.
Nothing?
It's like I said, sir. I'm not startled easily.
C'est bizarre comment le volume est bas quand il parle à voix basse. Ça essaye de trafiquer un truc, mais ça donne un résultat bizarre.
All right, we give up.
The man's a rock, Sam.
Nice try, sirs. I almost felt my pulse rate increase there.
Oh, c'est gentil.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Super Bowl, would you mind spitting on this? It's for a science project.
Can't, sir. I never spit. Unless I'm startled or under extreme distress.
Ah oui, c'est pour ça que on...
Let's put that Stinky's time card to use.
C'est pour ça qu'on voulait le surprendre, je crois. On va quand même tester ça pour voir si... Oula, il passe vraiment à travers là.
It printed a time card with our logo on it.
Étonnant.
Not happening.
Bon, ça marche que sur des êtres vivants.
Better not. It's for taking chemical samples of people's spit and other things.
Vous voulez un
No,
bouchon?
siree. I bet we could
Can't be
surprise you.
done, sir. I'm
All right. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Je crois qu'il faut attendre qu'il boive son verre d'eau aussi. Il me semble que c'est lié à ça.
Better not.
Je sais pas si... Ah, je sais plus si on peut le faire maintenant.
Keep up the...
Thank you, sir.
Non, je sais plus, il faut peut-être un objet particulier pour ça, parce que là, on fait que couper son
This
animation.
far in the past, I assumed the Earth was still flat.
Alors, on a la carte de Stinky, puis on a la sienne maintenant. Ce qui est très étonnant. Bon, il voulait aller chez Stinky, allez, on va aller chez Stinky. Voilà, à quoi ressemblait le restaurant Stinky à l'époque. Prêt à imprimer, quoi.
What do you two want?
It's the one true Stinky.
Are we glad to see you?
Why?
Still, it's a new person to talk to.
Look, Sam,
Oui.
it's us as impressionable preteens.
Exceedingly well done.
Et rejouer à Blaster. Ah, il était déjà là, lui. Ah, ça fait un bel éclairage, du coup.
Looks like Girl Stinky was telling the truth for once. The gooey molasses tar cake really is an old family recipe.
Il y a des objets qui sont exactement les mêmes, au même endroit, avec le ketchup renversé.
Hi, Stinky.
Are you the parents of those two parasites?
Well, not exactly.
Although we do still have a time machine, so I wouldn't completely rule out the possibility.
That's gross, Max.
I'm just saying.
We bring a warning from the future.
In about 25 years, you're going to be murdered.
Murdered my swollen pancreas. I once wrestled 4 rabid grizzlies while standing on the back of a rutting alligator while being pelted with Karari-tipped darts and fighting off a case of irritable bowel syndrome. I'd like to meet the man who could murder old Stinky.
Hi, I'm Max.
Merde, lui. Il dit des choses aussi impressionnantes que sa petite fille, ouais. On sait de qui elle tient.
Honest, Stinky, we're detectives and we've seen all the evidence. You're gonna get offed.
When? How? And who's going to do it?
Well, we don't know exactly.
Detectives is really more of a catch-all term for guys with guns.
Putain, on dirait qu'il est pas texturé, ça fait bizarre. Il est quand même plus beau dans la saison 3.
Some woman claiming to be your granddaughter has taken over your restaurant.
Granddaughter my cleft palate. I never had any children.
Really? A cantankerous, misanthropic, hairy old cuss like you would be great with
Ah
kids.
bon?
Perhaps someday.
Yeah, I don't want to rush you, Stinky, but if you're planning kids, you're gonna have to get on that pretty quick.
Il avait l'air déjà vieux dans les années 80.
We want to order something.
Too bad.
We'll take a pan-fried red panda with... What?
Can't you see? I'm so close to perfecting my gooey molasses tar cake. I can't be arsed to cook for you hooligans when I got so much cooking to do.
Il y avait déjà les mouches et les sapins, hein.
What's a gooey molasses tar cake?
It's based on my ancient family recipe. But my proud, knuckle-dragging forefathers never thought to use my secret ingredient.
The blood of innocence.
Nutmeg.
You're both wrong. You're both stupid. It's the one thing no one has ever thought to use before.
I'll test your tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam can and will eat anything.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? To just waltz into a restaurant and
Bah ouais.
You're just trying to find out my secret ingredient. Well, you won't, because it's the one thing no one has ever thought to use.
We're from the Public Health Board.
Almost none of the vermin in this establishment are wearing federally approved hairnets.
Ah, c'est pas des cafards.
Ha! Weak and pathetic, the lot of you. You can't even begin to comprehend what I'm doing here. My dishes will challenge the weak and weed out the inferiors like you jelly-jawed lip flappers. Only the strongest will survive. It will be glorious!
So, are you going to show us to our table or what?
How are the 80s treating you, Stinky?
What are you two still doing here? No animals allowed in my diner.
It's okay. We're service animals.
Bon. Mais bah oui, il connaît pas encore Sam et Max. Il a pas fait le rapprochement avec les deux petits.
Could we be seated already?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
We're being discriminated against, Sam.
Oh.
Thanks for the chat, Stinky.
Attends, lui, il a une chemise.
But most of all, thanks for just being you.
Bon, Max, c'est vrai qu'il en a pas. Pourquoi il a tout fermé? Je suis sûr que c'est fermé histoire de pas modéliser le quartier.
Gooey molasses tar cake.
Prêt à imprimer.
F+. I'm not sure if that's failing well or failing poorly.
Et là, il y a une étoile.
I'm not sure if that's failing well or failing poorly.
Non, attends. On va voir si ça marche sur lui.
Weird, it doesn't work on him for some incomprehensible reason we don't care enough about to pursue further.
Good. Keep your fancy gewgaws and who's your what's it's away from me.
Old Stinky was the only one who could make a restaurant feel like home. I knew Girl Stinky didn't really salvage this from the Titanic Part 2.
Partie 2. Arcade. Jukebox qui est tel quel. On peut pas se scanner sur soi-même, tiens. Ah si.
It printed out a card with the Intergalactic Freelance Police logo. Sounds intriguingly futuristic.
Ah bah oui.
I've already scanned myself with this thing.
Du coup, ça aurait marché avec ça.
I've already scanned myself with this thing.
Non mais... Là, C'est petit Max que je vais scanner. En même temps...
I already scanned Max with this thing. That's how we got here. Nuh-uh. Hey, champ, what are you working on? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
But we're strangers who have candy and cool guns you can play with.
Well, that should be okay. I'm working on my new arcade game, Bluster Blaster.
C'est carrément lui qui l'avait inventé, quoi. Et c'est quand qu'ils sont devenus technophobes, du coup?
What are you doing with Bluster Blaster? I built him from a kit. Now I'm just working on the AI.
Now I remember. You used to be a total nerd, Sam. Funny, though. All this time we've spent talking to the cops, and you never once mentioned you're the guy who built Bluster Blaster.
Just never seemed relevant, I guess.
Mais du coup, lui, il s'en souvient pas. En même temps, Max a une mémoire de poisson rouge, donc il a une excuse.
What's wrong with the video game? It's fine, I guess. But with only a 1 MHz processor and this 8-bit I/O adapter, the AI doesn't get enough cycles to... Can the dork lingo, Chubbs. Just give me the recap. It'd be easy enough to download a new
Il a plus de souvenir de tout ça, lui. Hein.
That's any good. Shouldn't you kids be outside playing or dating or whatnot? Outside? It's 8 o'clock at night.
When I was your age, I would have set fire to at least 4 different categories of things by this hour.
Nuh-uh. You would have been playing that video game all day, just like he is.
Oui, c'est vrai en plus.
You're lucky that you grew up to be the only one who knows how to use the time machine, kid.
Aren't you worried you're turning into something of a, well,
Dweeb? Doofus? Dorkwad?
Who cares? I don't need you guys or anybody else. Max never calls me names.
That's right, Poindexter.
Good shot!
Wouldn't you rather grow up to be as cool as I am? With a boss car and a detective job and a huge gun? Would I have to be as fat as you?
Temporal anomaly detected.
You got lucky, punk. There's got to be something more constructive to do than work on this game all night. Well, there is that prom at the school tonight. This year's theme is Summer of Awakening Desire. Lame.
Lame. Lame.
Pourquoi ils auraient envie que qu'ils fassent autre chose que ça?
A smooth kid like you must have dozens of girls wanting to go to the prom with you.
Don't lie to the boy, Sam.
Bah, vraiment.
No, all the girls are into Max because he's mean to them. And also, he doesn't complain when they dress him up in their doll clothes.
Ah, the precious memories.
Let's stick to one neurosis at a time, Max. Don't you want to get out and meet more sexy young people your age? Yeah, who's got time for that? My video game is so close to perfect.
You're amazing!
Oh, Bluster Blaster, you know me too well.
Pourquoi il y a 3 boutons pour un jeu de tir comme ça? Ah, enfin, en même temps, il doit y avoir les armes spéciales. Mais...
Make good choices, son. Didn't you guys say I could play with your guns? We lied, kid.
Remember this. It's a good life lesson.
Can I borrow that screwdriver? Well, as long as you promise to bring it back. I hate to think what would happen if I had to stop working on computers. Sure thing, kid. There's just the one song. As Stinky would say, if you don't like it, go deaf. Check this out. It's from 1963, and it's signed by the president. My dearest Maxine.
Sérieux?
Meet me tonight at Stinky's. Wear that dress I like, the one where I can see your... Holy... I didn't think they knew that word back then.
The president's wife wasn't named Maxine.
What is this, the Temperance League? Lighten up!
Looks like this case has a screw loose.
Je s'appelais pas Maxine.
Max, distract Stinky for me.
Oh my God! Look, Stinky!
Yeah, what?
Somebody's trying to break into your
Real smooth, little buddy.
Qui est con?
Another satisfied customer.
Waouh! Trop bien.
Another satisfied customer.
C'est marrant, cette texture un peu jaune et noire, il la recycle pour tout, j'ai l'impression. C'était les sandwichs avant, mais non, c'est ça. C'est des... Comment, un truc de volcan, de granit, là.
It's a letter from the president to a movie starlet named Maxine LePew back in 1963, asking for a rendezvous at Stinky's. It's our old pal, Bluster Blaster.
Wait your turn.
C'est marrant, la VF, elle oublie toujours de mettre le L, je sais pas pourquoi.
Hey, little guy, what are you scamps up to?
I'm only playing Bluster Blaster, the newest and best video game ever made. Duh.
Nice try!
Duh.
Shouldn't you kids be doing something constructive? Or at least less nerdy?
Today I get to do
Pourquoi il
anything
leur
I
envoie ça dans
want.
la tronche?
You do anything you want every day, Max.
You're the best!
Why don't you kids go outside and play?
Why would I go outside when my best friend's in here?
Gee, Max.
Oh yeah, Sam's here too.
Évidemment.
What's so great about this video game?
Are you kidding? This game is the only thing that really understands me.
C'est dommage qu'ils ont exactement la même voix.
See what I mean?
Pour Max, c'est pas vraiment choquant, mais pour Sam, il a une voix trop adulte du coup. Mais ils sont pas tout seuls, ils sont à deux.
Wouldn't it be healthier to get your validation from other people?
People are dumb and they just don't get me.
You're the greatest!
See, it's like the game knows what I'm thinking.
Playing that game so much is unhealthy, little guy.
You're awesome!
Unhealthy to hear the truth? I don't think so.
I vaguely remember something very important about this day. What was it?
There was my party? Duh!
Don't forget that prom and after-prom kissing retreat tonight, Max.
Boring!
Great job! You're getting better!
Il arrive à s'améliorer alors qu'il a déjà un score de 99 999.
That prom sounds like a fun and informative time for a young person. Why aren't you there?
Couldn't you get a date? Loser! You're the loser, loser! No, you are! Jenny Tallarico asked me to go, but I turned her down. She just doesn't get me like Bluster Blaster does.
Great move! You almost dodged it!
Wasn't Jenny Tallarico the girl who had a crush on you for years, Max?
I don't know. I never noticed. They call her
Bon.
Jenny Tungarico, because she'll kiss anybody and she uses her whole mouth. Grody! Ugh, grody!
There's lots of neat stuff about girls. You'll realize once you take that first step to adulthood.
Why bother? I've got everything I need right here.
You're the best!
Just say no, little buddy.
Word up!
Donc on a pris un tournevis ici. Ah oui, on va pouvoir décoller l'IA de l'ascenseur. Bah on peut... attends une seconde, on peut le faire maintenant ça, non? Bouchon, lettre, nanana, attends.
It's sealed on there with some futuristic super adhesive. I'd never be able to pry it off.
Ah ouais, d'accord, bon. C'est con, on a pu échantillonner personne pour l'instant. Ah, ce serait drôle de... de pouvoir faire essayer tout le monde, j'adorerais quoi.
Would you mind giving us a spit sample, Stinky?
You want my spit sample? Just order some food.
J'ai l'impression que c'est un autre comédien qui a doublé je sais pas qui dans Sam et Max qu'on entend là.
I don't need a sample from him. I don't need a sample from him.
Donc ça c'est ici. Et il se passe quoi si on veut...
We're already there.
Ouais. Ben donc ça on l'a fait. Carte temporelle du bureau. Là on est plus ou moins dans le présent du coup.
Heaping helpings of tachyons in a gravy boat at the Grand Duchess's bat mitzvah.
What disgusting hellhole have we ended up in this time?
Looks strangely familiar, like Super Ball.
I'm not here, sirs. You can safely ignore me.
Done.
Ils reconnaissent même pas leur bureau.
There's nothing good on, or bad on, for that matter. VCRs are old news. Time for a Laserdisc player. Remember Easter Island? Yeah, me either. Good place for a bath, right in front of the window. There's a couple of hooligans ruckus making down there. Me, mighty hunter. Kill fluorescent singing bear. Smile Timber. Seems like only yesterday it was Gapril. Banang. Desk lamps are not something I care to discuss in mixed company.
Bon. Tiens, la télécommande de Betty la boxeuse.
Max, have you been sending Boxy Betty to...
Hey.
What? Hey, buddy! Throw us that remote control, would you? You're gonna need this! Thanks, buddy. Be you later. It's the mysterious egg we got from ourselves in the future.
Ah oui, c'est dans le futur là du coup. Un futur proche.
What do you get if you plant a Mexican jumping bean? You're looking at it.
Quoi?
What do you get if you plant a Mexican jumping bean? You're looking at it. If Santa were still with us, he'd be having a hell of a time finding the way to Bangkok. I'm surprised this game survived being thrown clear of the Playland and Casino explosion.
Not nearly as surprised as the guy it landed on.
All points bulletin. We need a new bulletin. Jimmy still hasn't come home? It's the model volcano that started this whole mess.
It was very thoughtful of future us to bring it back as a souvenir.
Alors qu'est-ce qu'il fait là lui du
doing
coup?
here in our office?
Investigating the president's disappearance, sir.
So, you're back with the Secret Service then?
Sure.
Max wasn't missing. We've been on a case.
We got beamed on board a spaceship.
That's ridiculous, sir. It must have been a weather balloon.
That was no balloon. It was a spaceship. Bosco saw it too.
Gas leak. Mass hypnosis.
2 abductions on the same street in the same week? And you're going to just try and cover it up?
I can neither confirm nor deny a cover-up, sir.
Un ballon météo. Alors, après qui va croire Bosco de toute façon?
How'd you find out we were missing?
There was a rat, sir. Claimed he was de facto owner of this office since your disappearance. He was quickly taken away for questioning.
Wow, it always takes us ages to get rid of Jimmy Two Teeth. You must be slipping, Max.
This time, I never thought to use rendition.
On l'a fait au début de la saison 1. Tu vois, au fait, le tuto qu'il y avait dans la saison 2 à l'origine, il a disparu. Parce que le tuto de la saison 2, il reprenait le début du premier épisode de la saison 1.
How's the cover-up going?
Very well, sir. Is what I'd say if there was a cover-up, which there isn't.
Can you help us with our case?
What seems to be the problem?
Bosco's been abducted.
Easily explained, sir.
And he's trapped on a time-traveling spaceship.
There's no such thing as time travel, sir. Look into my eyes, please.
What were we talking about?
You'd said that Mr. Bosco is having a perfectly rational vacation in Pago Pago.
Yes. Pago Pago. Hey, look, Max.
Men in
It's
Black.
Agent Super Ball.
You were saying something, sir. Very good, sir.
On a oublié sans oublier, regardez.
We met a guy in Washington who's a dead ringer for you.
That would be me, sir.
That was 40 years ago. You couldn't still look that young without a time machine or something.
Clean living, sir. There's no such thing as time machines.
Il ne nie pas qu'on l'a rencontré il y a 40 ans.
Don't you feel better now that you're no longer working for bad guys like Jurgen?
Yes. I enjoy working for the Secret Service. fighting the good fight, protecting the president.
That reminds me, Sam. Can we wrap this case up pretty soon? I've got a healthcare system and 5 foreign governments to topple. And I'm way behind schedule.
C'est vraiment Macron, je l'avais dit, la saison 1, c'est Macron.
Were you able to patch things up with Mrs. Superball?
That's a negative, sir. We spoke briefly. It ended badly. She says she can't talk to me when I'm emotional like this.
Don't worry, Superball.
Every time life closes one door, it opens another.
That thought disgusts and terrifies me, sir.
Be seeing you, Superball.
We can't seem to avoid it.
Des portes qui s'ouvrent sans qu'il soit par la bloquer. C'est horrible pour lui. Par contre, pourquoi est-ce qu'il bloque cette porte? Pourquoi il bloque pas celle du bureau? Je veux dire, celle de l'entrée du bureau.
I stopped using this once I realized we don't actually use files.
Qu'est-ce qu'il mettait dedans du coup? Mais par contre, il fallait faire un truc ici, je me rappelle plus. Il fallait sûrement mettre quelque chose dans ce volcan. Un bouchon?
It's for the good of the future, Max.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Ah, mais oui!
It's the model volcano that started this whole mess.
On va voyager dans notre futur. Je crois, du coup, je vais vous expliquer ce que ça a fait de faire ça. Parce que du coup, on n'en verra pas l'effet vu que j'ai pris un peu d'avance. Mais avant, eh ben, on va faire une petite pause. Hop. Je charge la musique. Voilà, à tout à l'heure. Et me revoilà. Alors je me suis rendu compte que il y a un truc que j'ai pas fait, qu'on aurait pu faire ici encore, mais plus pour le fun, avant de repartir à une autre époque. Alors, en même temps, il y a une énorme porte temporelle. Ah, du coup, je sais pas si on peut cliquer dessus, mais on avait vu qu'il y avait des messages sur le répondeur. Ah, étonnamment, ça s'est ouvert. Ah, du coup, on peut pas cliquer sur le machin là, ouais. C'est un truc d'ange. Donc, alors où est-ce qu'on n'est pas encore allé là? Le bureau Sam et Max futuriste. La police freelance intergalactique. Eh bah, let's go.
Look, Sam, more visitors.
Là, tu là, c'est la nuit.
There, there, Sam.
Ils ont carrément changé l'ambiance. Ça se passait en plein jour dans la version 2008. Bizarrement, ils ont récupéré leur tapis, qu'ils avaient pourtant jeté à la poubelle.
Hello, future me. I can't shoot, Max. Apparently, all those years of adventuring have taken their toll. I can't use these things together.
Ça, c'est une référence au jeu de 93.
How goes the case, future me? I can't reach it. Keep up the good work. Hiya, future Max.
Oh, hey, guys. Look, Sam, more visitors for your special day. Comically backwards past versions of ourselves.
Nah, I want to keep these shoestrings.
That's nice,
Lacé.
Sam.
The future is a baffling potpourri of peculiar sights and odors.
Yes, our advanced world must be frightening and confusing to you. I'll try to speak slowly so that your 21st century brains can understand.
D'accord, on est même plus dans le 21e siècle. Alors ça, c'est très vieux comme ordinateur pour un siècle post-21e, hein.
So much in the office has changed.
Oh, the
Vite fait.
wonders I could show the two of you if I wasn't afraid of violating the time stream. Yeah, the time stream's asking for it. Well, okay. In the future, we can make phone calls to other people even when we're not at home. My God! And our cars now have additional brake lights above the rear seats.
En dessous.
What about robots? Do we have robot slaves in the future?
With lasers? Oh, you uncultivated savages.
On avait déjà
Robots are
des
used for
trucs trop
controlling
troncs
our
là.
spaceships these days. Surely you've heard of the Maintron 28,000 line.
Ah bah oui.
Well, of course. Right, Sam?
Everybody's heard of that.
I can't shoot, Max.
Je crois qu'il a bien plus une voix de vieux que la voix française quand il le joue là.
You must have been having a ton of exciting future adventures in space.
No, we don't take that many cases anymore. We try to stay mostly around this street and the neighboring shops. Still?
Attends, tu te fous de la gueule du monde? Vous êtes allé sur la Lune. On n'est plus dans la saison 1 en plus. J'allais dire on n'est plus dans la saison 1 mais...
If you're not taking cases, what do you guys do?
I've become an expert in volcanology, and Sam is... Well, Sam is in his own world now.
Great transmogrifying vapor wolves of Reichel 17. Booster rocket through the Van Allen belt. I'm in my office.
What's wrong with the other me?
Oh, he's fine. Mostly. The years add up, though.
It's lint from
Yeah,
my
right.
pocket. This should be useful later.
Ah, c'est bizarre de plus près, ce calendrier me faisait penser à la fameuse liste des tierces là. Un truc à la mode depuis 2-3 ans.
Do you remember how we cured Bosco of his parentage problems?
Bosco. Oh, he's the guy who invented Skynet, isn't he? No. I was hoping I'd be the one who did that. I don't remember much about that case. Something about spit, wasn't it?
Oui.
I'm glad to see the old freelance police are still in business.
Yes, dear stupid PAS Sam. But of course, now we're a wholly owned subsidiary of Stinky
Quoi?
Corp.
Pardon? Et comment t'es devenu vulcanologue toi au fait? J'aime bien, il y a un autocollant Voir TV.
What's Stinky Corp?
Get a load of this, Sam. These yokels have never heard of Stinky Corp.
I don't feel like playing darts right now.
Yes. Well, anyway, Stinky Corp is the mega corporation that owns everything in the future. Stinky made enough money from her diner to take over the world? No, cretinous Max. From her super adhesive.
What's this about Stinky super adhesive?
It revolutionized the whole galaxy. Now it's used for everything from scrapbooking to alien spacecraft. She's claimed in interviews that it was based on an old family formula. But Sam and I think we figured out the real secret. It's made from mole men.
What's this about Stinky super adhesive?
It revolutionized the whole galaxy. Now it's used for everything from scrapbooking to alien spacecraft. She's claimed in interviews that it was based on an old family formula. But it's made...
Be seeing ya.
So long! That's how we say goodbye in the future.
How embarrassing. This is 30 start dates behind.
Ah bon?
Not much use for this anymore. Their appeal is timeless. With this bad boy, we'll never need another file cabinet.
j'avoue. Mais bon, il faisait plus de dossiers déjà en 2008, donc... Du coup, je sais pas s'ils font avec. Alors d'ailleurs, voilà, il y a une affiche à propos de son super adhésif.
It says Stinky's Stick-Tight Adhesive, based on an old family recipe. #1 throughout the entire galaxy, with secret ingredient vitamin 13.
It can't be all that big a secret if it's on the poster.
Ah ouais.
Maybe secrets are different in the future.
Alors en fait, à l'origine, l'affiche elle était dégradée. Parce que je sais pas trop ce qui s'est passé. Ils ont dû s'amuser avec le volcan à l'origine. Et du coup, l'affiche était retrouvée pleine de merde, là, je sais pas. Et donc, le but de mettre le bouchon, c'était justement que ça n'arrive pas. Et donc, du coup, l'affiche n'est plus dégradée, elle est lisible.
Looks like our trusty bulletin board is still in good shape.
On a carrément enlevé le truc de Jesse James.
Guess we couldn't afford 2 tape drives. High-tech rats. What future dystopia is this?
Alors, on a la porte du placard, allez. Faut qu'on voit un peu de nos souvenirs du futur.
I hate pack rats.
Oh bah non. Par contre, il n'y a plus Léonard, hein.
Whoa! I hate pack rats.
On n'a pas le temps de voir.
I hate pack rats.
Oui, ils ont jamais eu besoin de ça.
Where we're going, we won't need coach.
Bah ouais. Le truc est encore ouvert. Donc c'est bien, on connaît la recette secrète là. C'était du quoi d'ailleurs? Du goudron,
It
du
says Stinky Stick-Tight Adhesive, based on an old
de
family
bitume
recipe
13.
with secret ingredient vitamin 13.
Allez, en mettant qu'on connaît le secret, est-ce qu'on va retourner voir Pépé Stinky? Allez. Ce qui est marrant, c'est que finalement leur bureau n'a pas beaucoup changé.
I'll test your tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam can and will eat anything.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? To just waltz into a restaurant and order something to eat. You're just trying to find out my secret ingredient. Well, you won't, because it's the one thing no one has ever thought to use.
So long, Stinky. Looks like Girl Stinky was telling the truth for once. The gooey molasses tar cake really is an old family recipe. It couldn't hurt to take just a sample. We should have those results for you in about a week, Mr. Cake.
Now, turn your head and cough.
It's a letter from the president to a movie starlet named Maxine LePew back in 1963, asking for a rendezvous at Stinky's.
On peut retourner voir le président, tiens. Enfin, pas le président, on le voit pas, mais... voilà. Peut-être lui parler de cette fameuse lettre là. Cette fameuse Maxine. Après, je sais plus ce qu'on fait avec l'échantillon de goudron. Mais... Ah, bah si, justement. Ça va servir ici. Il faut vraiment garder beaucoup les choses en tête quand on joue à ce genre de jeu. Normalement, c'est...
It's the mysterious egg we got from ourselves in the future.
My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight. Tender caresses down your... And a donkey. Love, the press. That's very shocking, sir. Where were they going to meet?
Inside Stinky's diner.
I can't believe the president would eat at Stinky's. I've lost all respect for the man.
Hop. On a déjà 2 échantillons. Donc un homme poli, machin et tout. On peut se dire que c'était lui le père de Bosco. On peut essayer. Ah, je voudrais trop... Est-ce qu'on peut mettre l'échantillon de gâteau sur la machine? J'ai envie d'essayer rien que pour voir ce que ça me va dire, quoi. Mais normalement, il faudra retourner ici après. Bon.
No, I'm pretty sure Bosco's father wasn't a target.
C'est pas impossible à commencer pour Stinky.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Tiens, on va retourner à la maison. On va voir du coup les conséquences.
Bosco, you're back to normal.
Hello, fool. Mr. President Fool.
I suspect we got the wrong dad, Max.
Du coup, c'est Siphon qui fait la voix. Hein.
So, Bosco, are you feeling like yourself?
Of course, sir. Never better.
Ils ont augmenté le pitch de la voix, non?
Don't worry, Bosco. We'll get you back to normal.
Thank you, fool. I suggest you hurry.
Ugh. Even when he's riding us, he's too polite. It's unnerving.
Bosco.
Can't you give us any more details on your father?
It's straightforward enough, fool. I was a test tube baby. First in the country.
No idea who'd make a spit donation to your mom?
No more cracks about my mama, Mr. President, or I'll have to ask you to step outside.
Sortir, bah. C'est vrai qu'on a plein d'endroits où aller, hein, remarqué. Hein.
Your mom must have mentioned the other spit donor at least once.
Said she met him at the White House. Said he was a nice man. Not particularly interesting.
How's life as a paradox treating you, Bosco?
I'd prefer it if I'd been born, sir. Please repair the time stream at your earliest convenience.
Do you remember any of your mom's biggest turnoffs in a man?
Hard to narrow it down, sir. She was always very contrary.
Don't worry, Bosco.
Thank you, fool. I see.
Je vous suggère de vous manier. Donc voilà, ça, lui ça marche pas. On va retourner là. Attendez, qu'est-ce que...
We're already there.
Attendez, qu'est-ce que j'ai là déjà comme truc? Ouais.
It's a sample of Stinky's gooey molasses tar cake.
Oui, c'est ça. Donc on retourne, comme j'ai dit, au bureau ovale. Je savais plus où j'en étais. Avec tous ces voyages spatio-temporels. Bon. Agent Siphon, j'ai l'honneur de vous annoncer que vous n'êtes pas le père de Bosco. Tiens, voilà. On a breveté une invention. Maintenant, on va pourrir la vie de Pépé Stinky.
We'd like to patent our tar cake recipe, Superball.
It's a special recipe we made up ourselves, and anybody who says different is a damn liar.
I see. And what ingredient makes that a unique invention?
N'importe quoi.
Vitamin 13.
L'amour.
Very well. That seems to check out.
Ça va vite.
That patent grants you exclusive rights to make, market, and improve on your invention.
This must be just what Thomas Edison felt like.
Minus the stealing and time travel, of course.
Oh, Sam, you're so naive.
Tiens, pour la peine. Tiens, on l'a encore notre échantillon.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
It's a national heirloom that Superball spit all over.
Ah oui, cette enveloppe, elle était pas là tout à l'heure.
According to that letter, this isn't the only thing the president-elect.
Ah bon, on peut prendre un échantillon sur plein de trucs alors. Mais on va le faire sur l'enveloppe.
Should be plenty of DNA-rich spit left on this envelope.
The president's a very thorough licker.
Le père de Bosco serait-il nul autre que le président de l'époque? Bon, il y a des chances que Mama Bosco s'intéressait pas beaucoup à la politique. Ou alors peut-être qu'elle a été arrivée depuis pas si longtemps que ça aux États-Unis, je ne sais pas. Bosco... Non, oui, merci, le restaurant de chez Stinky. On va foutre le seum au pépé Stinky, là. Et regarde Stinky, on n'était pas encore nés, mais on t'a volé ta recette.
We have to insist that you cease and desist all future production of gooey molasses tar cakes, Mr. Stinky.
We're not angry at you for stealing from us, just very, very disappointed.
Poppycock, that recipe's been in my family for centuries.
The U.S. Patent Office says otherwise, Gramps.
The U.S. Patent Office can my pus-filled...
Actually, I don't believe that falls under their jurisdiction.
Fine, I'll throw it out.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Du coup, il tient même plus ce truc. C'est quoi ça déjà? Voilà, c'est triste pour lui. Ah oui, lui il marche plus, c'est ça. Je vais toujours oublier de le revoir ce qui se passe avec ce bouton parce que.
It's the spaceship's artificial intelligence in smaller, easy to carry form.
Je crois qu'il est bien configuré en plus ce l'IA. On va pouvoir le lui donner à lui.
Wow, I've never seen anything that advanced.
Ouais,
It must have at least
j'avoue.
640 kilobytes of RAM. Ew. Whatever, kid. This is exactly what I needed for my video game. I'll just download the AI. Yeah, you do that. Then go outside and play or something.
Shut up! Oh, you broke the game, Sam.
Nuh-uh, I made it better.
This like totally blows now. Let's go to that dance and make the moves on some chicks.
But I was going to Penn Station to pick up some power converters.
Beat it, nerds.
Make sure you check out the snack table, little me. If I remember correctly, the pigs in blankets were decadent.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
So, Max, feel any different?
I feel like it's been too long since the Maxinator taught a lady what sweet, sweet love is all about. Let's motor so we can pick up some primo early 80s tail, bro.
Ah oui, c'est pour ça qu'il voulait faire ça.
It's our old pal, Bluster Blaster.
Vous allez voir à quoi ça va servir. Bon, du coup, on l'a récupéré, l'IA.
It's the spaceship's artificial intelligence in smaller, easy-to-carry form.
Donc voilà. Du coup, ce serait pour ça que Bluster Blaster est toujours aussi casseur. À cette personnalité-là, quoi. Carte temporelle du bureau. Attendez, ouais, qu'est-ce qu'on... Si, on va retourner chez Mama Bosco. On va pouvoir faire deux choses. On va passer pour un connard.
Did it get freaky sexy in here, or is it just you?
What'd you do to my Max?
The better question is, what is your Max gonna do to you? All night long.
Don't look at me, Miss Bosco. He's been like this ever since we were kids.
Why don't we ditch the pooch so you can give me a
Depuis qu'il est au
special
collège,
tour
ouais.
of the store? I've been wanting to see what you've got round back.
I thought you were different, Max. That does it. I'm done with all of you. Men.
Temporal anomaly corrected. Jackass.
Voilà, on a corrigé une anomalie temporelle. En créant une autre, donc c'est un peu bizarre, mais bon. Donc, non. Voilà, du coup, elle va se remettre à faire ces échantillons de bébés éprouvettes, là. Ma
Time
boscotech.
stream altered. Jackass.
On a corrigé nos principales failles, enfin, dont celle de Bosco. « 43 centimes. C'était moins cher à l'époque.
We can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your vandal, Miss Bosco.
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no
Bye, Miss B.
Donc je crois qu'on peut retourner à la maison là. On voit le type, c'est marrant. Ça y est, on l'a corrigé notre
We did a
Bosco.
pretty good job patching up that cigarette burn on the fabric of reality.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. Come on up and give Daddy Max Time Fixer some sugar.
You're a lovably lecherous tool, Max.
There, Sam and Max. Now you've seen just how dangerous it is to mess with THE.
Par contre, on a créé une anomalie
That stuff we just fixed was
de
your
continuité
fault.
par rapport à la saison 3, maintenant
Alright,
que j'y
let's go
pense.
home. How do we get out of here?
Vu qu'il est censé ne pas aimer les
They know we're
filles.
here.
Relax, Bosco. You're gonna have a coronary.
Yeah, they're probably the grotesque but misunderstood kind of aliens, who just come to Earth because they hate cows and fields of wheat.
Well, you two go first.
Crossing 98% complete.
Prepare to deliver on my mark.
It's T-H-E-M.
Voilà, vous vous souvenez de...
Queridos amigos,
Vous vous souvenez de...
What are you guys doing
we
here?
can explain everything quickly and simply. No, that is not our way.
Yo soy el mariachi solitario de las one's noble line. My people care only for robots and Martian invaders. But for birthdays they say maybe later we don't have the time. Mariachi, ay, 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 ay. I come back from the future and pick up young versions of me. In our spaceship, ay, 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 ay. We set course through the time stream and fill Gringo's birthdays with glee. No! Por favor, don't freak out if you see mariachis extraños. It's just me y mis vatos who wish you feliz cumpleaños. But spaceships like this are expensive. Even more when they travel through time. And singing for birthdays on spec makes us poco dinero.
C'est des petits machins comme dans... Oui, comme dans Coco là de Disney.
I don't want to go through that portal. Although first we must crush them with gigantic heads made of stone.
Our lives suck.
Where they go, we don't know. But it's hot, maybe it's Ensenada. And as long as we still get to sing, no importa nada. When we say adios or December, please try not to cry. We were there for your birthday, we'll see you again. Uh-oh, the cowman has had a heart attack.
Cœur de l'homme vache.
Oh well. Begin the soul crushing.
So, as I was saying, we had to sit and stare at
Je sais pas si vous vous souvenez, à la fin de l'épisode 2, après le générique, ils avaient été enlevés.
1,000 years straight.
Help me, Sam and Max!
Ils ont bien retravaillé l'éclairage là aussi.
Look here, Pedro.
Pedro! Boy, you people from the past are backwards. You think just because I'm mariachi with a big sombrero and mustache, I'm some two-dimensional cultural stereotype?
Bah, c'est-à-dire que...
I've been insensitive. We're Sam and Max, freelance police. What's your name?
I'm just kidding. My name really is Pedro.
Les enfoirés. Alors, c'est... je sais plus si je l'avais dit, mais... Quand j'ai appris qu'il allait avoir ce remaster et qu'ils avaient fait certaines modifications dans la saison 1, du style redoubler Bosco avec un vrai acteur noir, je me demandais pendant très longtemps, et ça m'a... pendant très longtemps je me suis demandé comment ils allaient faire pour la saison 2 avec ce genre de choses, parce que justement ce genre de blague là est peut-être un peu daté aujourd'hui. En plus de ça, enfin c'est des... Ils sont supposés... Est-ce qu'ils sont supposés être mexicains du coup? Parce que par rapport aux États-Unis, ça doit être quand même assez particulier de faire ça quoi. Mais bon, bah, finalement, la réponse c'est qu'ils ont rien fait du tout. Voilà, autant dans la saison 1, voilà, ils avaient un peu corrigé 2-3 trucs, mais là par contre, ils ont laissé tel quel. Je sais pas si s'ils ont préféré ne rien faire tellement ils ont eu de plaintes entre guillemets de gens. Des ouais on peut plus rien dire pour la saison 1. Ou enfin je sais pas. Voilà, puis il y a ça et puis ils ont, enfin, Mama Bosco est une version, enfin un stéréotype d'une version supposément désagréable des féministes en fait. C'est bizarre, j'ai l'impression qu'on l'a moins vu là que quand je l'avais fait il y a 2 ans, mais c'est peut-être parce que je suis moins dedans vu qu'il n'y a pas la VF, je sais pas.
You've got to free Bosco, you maniacs.
Nothing personal, but we cannot do that. We were scheduled to pick up 2 souls in Germany, but we only got the 1. The cowman will fill our quota.
Well, if you're delivering trapped souls, where are the cages?
Cages? We don't got no cages. We don't have to show you any stinking cages. We keep the souls on that platform, see?
We'd feel better if you'd give us Bosco's soul back.
Oh, don't worry, amigos. I'm watching the whole soul-crushing process to make sure he doesn't escape.
Donc en gros c'est d'être lui le vieux Pedro du coup qui a dû, comme il vient du futur, s'acheter un vaisseau spatial qui peut voyager dans le temps et collaborer avec des versions plus jeunes de lui-même pour continuer à fêter les anniversaires dans le futur, visiblement.
You guys are pure evil.
Oh, that's not nice. We're not evil. And after we deliver the cowman's soul, we'll have paid for the spaceship.
And then you can quit?
Oui c'est ça, puis
No, senor.
Piquet Design font ça donc pour payer leur vaisseau.
So many deep questions left to answer. Like, what about the far, far future? How will I die?
I can think of a few ways.
And what is it like at the beginning of time, before history was written? Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Chicken.
Egg.
Chicken.
See, I must keep on until I find out for sure.
Voilà, on a besoin. Du coup, on va devoir répondre à cette question pour lui.
You don't seem like a bad guy, Pedro. Quit this evil job.
I told you, senor, I can't quit. At least until I found all the answers. Like, how do I die? And which came first, the chicken or the egg?
You 3 mariachis look so much alike, it's uncanny.
Didn't you hear the song? The others are younger versions of me.
Oh, we weren't paying much attention to the song.
We were too busy staring at your dingle balls.
Gracias, senor. They really tie the room together, no?
Adios.
See you later, guys.
Looks like some weird clock.
It can take hundreds of years to cross a soul, senor. So we make the
Ah
time
bon?
vortex to speed things along.
It says suck.
By the looks of this place, somebody's been pushing the hell out of it.
It says suck.
By the
Respirez
looks of this
goulûment.
place, somebody's been pushing the hell out of it.
Je sais pas ce qu'il dit en anglais, mais c'est un dialogue totalement différent. Bah, lui, il a un chapeau. Alors lui, il est toujours coincé. Ils ont pris un vaisseau spatial futuriste, ils l'ont décoré avec des trucs
It's the
mexicains.
mariachi's colorful piñata. It's some weird alien device that... Oops.
Ay, not again. Just leave it. Seems like everything on this ship just falls apart these days.
It looks like some kind of futuristic low-tech printer.
Ouais. Tiens, c'est marrant. C'est écrit prêt à imprimer comme chez Slinky.
It's an ink ribbon for the printer.
Please don't touch that. I'll just have to change it again. Hey,
Imprime
don't touch
vite.
that. I just changed it.
Est-ce qu'on peut y mettre du gâteau au goudron à la place de l'encre?
Not happening.
On peut sûrement pas le faire.
Poor Bosco. The horror of time-traveling mariachis was too much for his weak heart to bear. It may look like a zebra, but my Mexican friends assure me it's a donkey in zebra clothing.
Ah bon?
Attempt to enter soul-crushing area. Please acknowledge.
Override, Captain Pedro. Arriba, burro, chipotle.
Voice print match. Bridge override accepted.
I had a feeling those mariachis wouldn't just stand by and let us take Bosco's soul back. It may look like a zebra, but my Mexican
Pourquoi une
friends assure me
photo de
it's a donkey in
surveillance, ça
zebra
veut rien
clothing.
dire?
What are you guys doing
Coucou.
here?
We were picked up right after the volcano erupted.
Obviously, it was a signal flare for the carvers to come get us.
See, we're not so good with the direction.
Don't you want to take it easy on Bosco?
We never had it easy. We just had to sit and stare for years and years.
Funny seeing you guys here again.
If there's nothing funny about it, it's what we were carved to do.
Hey, lighten up on Sam and Max.
Oh, you're one to talk, Mr. One offensive stereotype after the next.
Now you're just being mean.
Hey, pal. Must be nice finally getting out of that dirt after 1,000 years.
He's been buried all that time? Oh, that's so sad.
On dirait que il surreptitie quand il est bien triste, celui.
Another errant Bermuda Triangle. Everything's starting to make sense.
That was pretty good, Sam. I actually started to almost believe you.
Lying is always a good substitute for not having a damn clue what the heck is going on.
Ah bon?
How you doing, Bosco?
You gotta help me out, guys. You're really bringing me down.
And then, in 1158, there was that monkey that just kept on pooping.
N'importe quoi. Alors, on n'est pas condamné à rester ici. Il y a encore des choses à faire là-bas.
Putting course on screen.
De mémoire, je crois que chaque mariachi a une demande.
For our most difficult mission yet. Triplets. Keep the time shuttle open for emergencies while I figure out how we tackle this. The most dangerous birthday. Whatever.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
Ah. Il triplé.
It has the embarrassing idol logo and more of those strange numbers.
On n'a plus droit aux options.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idle.
We really don't need another embarrassing idle time card.
Toner low. PC load time card.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idle.
We really don't need another embarrassing idle time card.
Toner low. PC load time card.
So long.
Get lost, failure.
Voilà. Ah putain, merde. Normalement, il y a une carte vierge dans... Mais attends, normalement, ça va faire la même chose sur les trois mariachis, logiquement, vu que c'est la même personne.
It doesn't seem to work on these guys.
T'es sérieux, mec? Je vérifie sur le vieux, mais...
The birth dater doesn't work on these guys for some reason.
Hey, a portable birthday checker. Pretty clever.
How come it doesn't work on you?
The mariachi can never have a birthday for himself.
Ah bon?
It is our curse.
Ah tiens, c'est drôle si. Est-ce qu'on peut le faire sur les trois têtes de Pâques et sur l'âme de Bosco?
No siree. Nuh-uh. No way. Hey, Mac, which one of the mariachis are you?
Oh, yo no soy mariachi. Soy capitán.
Soy Capitan?
Soy capitán.
The mariachi says he is the captain.
Yeah, I think we got that. Thanks.
Who are you guys?
We're salmon?
Wait, not the Sam?
C'est quoi?
You've got to set Bosco free.
Oh no, senor. No one can enter the soul-crossing area once the protest has started. The rules, they are very explicit about this.
This is all your fault. You're the ones who killed Bosco.
That is ridiculous. Wait, you aren't going to sue, are you?
Your singing scared him to death.
It was a pre-existing condition. I have the witnesses.
We'll let you go this time,
Carl.
but only because we respect your methods.
You know who I am?
Of course, you're the famous recording star, no?
Well, I don't like to brag.
It is you. No one believed you could have a career with no talent at all, but you proved us all wrong. You're a hero to all of us who wish to sing.
You must be a great singer if you're the captain.
I could escape this two-peso operation and become the greatest singer time has ever known. If only I could ditch this dead weight.
Rivalry! Now it's getting interesting.
You want to start a solo career?
See, but that can never happen as long as we keep singing for the birthdays. How will I get my big break?
Du coup, on va devoir faire de lui un chanteur.
Where are we going?
Amigos, we are on course hasta la madre de todos los cumpleaños.
Friends, we are on course for the mother of all birthdays.
Sam, you've got to stop encouraging these guys.
Look on the screen. Triplets. And not just any triplets. They all have the same birthday.
Bah oui.
What's so hard about your mission?
Yeah, you just show up, sing, and leave everybody confused.
The others, maybe. But the Capitan cannot be so sloppy. Es muy importante that no one notice us or remember that we were ever there for a year
bon?
at least.
Et d'ailleurs, on les a pas vus il y a un an du coup. Ça doit être pour ça.
Are we still on course?
See, embarrassing idol and the triplet's birthday, dead ahead.
Permission to stop talking, Captain.
Granted.
What's your job around here, buddy?
Shh! Quiet, senor. Did someone say... Oh, no. False alarm.
Let me guess. You spend all your time listening for people to say birthday.
¿Qué? Did someone say birthday?
Yeah, Sam just said birthday.
Please, senors. My job is very important.
C'est la VF qui rajoute des textes espagnols alors que de base, il n'y en a pas.
This work is beneath you. It's tedious and error-prone.
Frankly, we think you should leave.
Nonsense. I have caught 6 of the birthdays today alone. The look of happiness and utter confusion on people's faces makes it all worthwhile.
Donc c'est comme ça qu'ils arrivaient à sortir de nulle part en fait. Et à dire quelqu'un dit anniversaire. Et je sais pas si vous avez remarqué, mais c'était pas forcément le même. Même c'était pas le même qu'on voyait dans les épisodes précédents. Par contre, je crois pas qu'il y ait eu le vieux. Mais du coup, ces deux-là, ils ont... Voilà, la différence elle est assez faible. Du coup, puis c'est très rapide, on s'en rendait pas compte du coup.
This must be the most boring job ever. Don't you ever get a break?
I get to go on the away missions.
Those away missions sound neat. Let's see you in action.
Don't be silly, senor. I can't just go and sing for no reason.
Come on, there's got to be tons of birthdays going on.
See,
Bah
but
oui.
we've already sung for all of those. We can only do it once.
Hey Max, what happens on April 22nd?
I think that's Earth Day.
Showtime, people. Attention. Wait, you make the joke on me, eh? Pretty sneaky.
Max, what do Australians celebrate on June 11th every year?
By any chance, would that be Perth Day?
Did someone say, got me again?
Bon, s'il le dit qu'une voix calme, quelqu'un a dit.
Max, want to go watch Pride and Prejudice and all the Bridget Jones movies back to back?
You know it, girlfriend. It'll be our Colin Firth Day.
Did someone say, oh, you guys?
Sayonara.
¿Qué?
The talking dogs say goodbye.
I see. Embarrassing idol. The dream of every aspiring mariachi.
On va créer une belle anomalie temporelle. Et temporaire aussi, mais... 2006.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Oh, man, that song is even worse than I remembered. I can't believe I voted for you.
Keep it down, Max. We don't want to mess up time any more than we already have.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
Il est content.
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us.
That's our cue, little buddy. Sick 'em.
Sam and Max, Listen to our words. Hey, look, Sam, doppelgangers.
Who are you clowns? We're you guys from your distant future.
Heed our dire warnings. I always thought I'd be taller.
What are you guys doing here?
Mais on voit pas la sangle, elle tient comment sa guitare?
Beware Santa Claus. And Mr. Spatula. And Hugh Bliss.
Actually, a lot of people have tried to kill us. This could take a while. Nonsense.
Yeah, all those guys are our friends. Got any questions about your immediate future? Nope, can't think of any.
What number am I thinking of right now? 28.
That's all? There's nothing you're curious about? We'd rather see it for ourselves.
Keeps the mystery in our relationship.
We just came to say hello.
Somebody's got trouble letting go of the past. I'll be glad when I grow out of that attitude problem.
All right, well, hello. Okay, that's done.
N'importe quoi.
Congratulations on your recent embarrassing idol victory.
Now hand over that contract.
No chance. We need it. But that's supposed to be my contract. I won it, fair and square.
And I helped him cheat. Forget it, clones. That contract is ours. Now take a hike.
Let's get back to our time machine, Max.
Yeah, I've seen more than enough of this place for one lifetime. Time machine? Oh, cool.
Where to, little buddy?
Just hit random buttons.
Well.
So, that's bad, right?
Yep.
Oh boy! In the future, we've got our own spaceship!
And our own industrious and no doubt completely legally hired
You jerks!
You made us go through the last year and a half all over again.
Stand aside,
Holy pauvre.
decadent future versions of ourselves.
Yeah, we've got a very important case to solve here. I want to ask you something. Hey, pal, I'll ask the questions here. But, oh, all right, go ahead.
What is he waiting for?
Be patient, Max. It takes a while to think up the right thing to say. Max and I have to get to the moon. How do we get there?
Bah oui, en voiture. Un énorme trampoline. Un grille-pain avec des ailes. Ce serait pas une référence à un vieil économiseur d'écran, ça? Cabine téléphonique temporelle, 20 boîtes de haricots, le cœur d'un champion, un indice.
Why don't you just drive there? You can't just drive to the moon, bonehead.
Bien sûr que si.
Our future selves have no respect for plausibility.
Why do you need to go to the moon anyway? Freelance police business.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I say we don't answer them, Sam, if they're gonna take that kind of attitude.
C'est pas au courant qu'il fallait aller sur la Lune dans cet épisode par contre.
Space-time continuum or something. You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those? Ask Agent Superball in the future.
Well, there's 2 hours we're never getting back.
Just between you and me, pal, I don't think those future versions of us know what they're doing. Hey, buddy, I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get to the moon again? You need a really big trampoline. All right. Where do we get one of those? Ask Stinky in the early 80s.
On peut les envoyer balader rien que pour les faire chier.
Why do we keep listening to future us?
Hey, buddy, I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get to the moon again?
Le cœur d'un champion.
You need to get a clue. All right. Where do we get one of those? What luck? We've got one you can use.
We'll trade you for a recording contract. Hey, we've got one of those, Sam.
Right, Max. But we need it to get onto Myra's show, remember?
Oh, right, yeah. Who's Myra?
But we already told you. We solved that case.
Twice!
Lovely story. I don't trust me for 1 second. I really don't want to screw that. Hey, buddy, I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get to the moon again? You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those? We've got one.
We'll trade you for a recording contract.
Sorry, pal. We need that contract.
What do we need it for again?
To get on Myra's show, remember? You'd better think of something else. I can't use it. It's last year's version of Max. It's last year's version of Max.
Let's use.
I don't think he wants this hot fudge sundae.
On n'avait pas cet objet. Du coup, ça c'est drôle parce qu'il se balade et puis.
That was our ticket onto this heap. Sayonara. Are we still on course?
Si, embarrassing idol and the tree.
Adios.
Et je comprends pas pourquoi ils ont besoin de se déplacer dans l'espace. Les cartes temporelles font tout le boulot. Tiens, on est en train de se battre contre nous-mêmes.
Even in the future, they get reruns.
Là, on a une rediff de nous-mêmes de l'an dernier.
Nah. That doesn't need to be made radioactive. Better not. We'd like to get a time card, please.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
We really don't need another embarrassing idol time card.
Toner low. PC load time card.
So long.
Get lost.
C'est pas maintenant qu'on peut s'amuser avec l'imprimante là, parce que il faut vraiment qu'elle ait plus d'encre normalement.
Don't touch that. I just changed it.
I really don't want to screw that. I really don't.
Quel est l'âge de l'imprimante?
Nothing doing. Steel pinatas? People of the future are kind of missing the point. Now, despite the soul-crushing and abductions, he's really not such a bad guy. It controls the time vortex around the soul-crushing area or something. I really don't want to screw that. I really don't want to screw that.
Il se passe rien quand on tire sur le contrôle temporel, ça m'étonne. On peut pas les refaire déclencher un petit nuage, oui.
Oh yes, and people shooting me all the time.
Il y a toujours une ligne de dialogue qu'on a potentiellement pas entendue en jouant une fois à ce jeu, quoi.
Hey, don't talk.
Là, on pourrait utiliser les autres cartes au pire, mais qu'est-ce que... je sais pas ce qu'on aurait besoin de faire, mais...
No way. I'm never going back there again.
Que je réfléchisse. Qu'est-ce qu'on aurait besoin? Du bureau.
Have you heard from Stinky lately?
Of course, dim-witted Sam. She owns the mega corporation that owns everything in the future. How'd she manage that? She invented a spray that repels reanimated zombie hands. It turned out to be surprisingly lucrative.
Is it my birthday today? I can't use a coil of speaker wire with that.
Yeah, some guy already came in here and started singing right before you two showed up. It was a nice surprise for Sam.
I shot him 5 times. I almost hit him. Is it my birthday today? I can't use a coil of speaker.
Yeah, some guy already... It was a nice surprise.
I shot him. So long.
Hey, there's a picture of the mariachi on our bulletin board.
Ah bon, où ça?
Looks like our trusty bulletin board is still.
Ah oui, là, oui. On dirait que...
Local mariachi Pedro died this week due to complications from inhaling ink ribbon fumes. What a waste. Looks like our trusty bulletin board is still in good shape.
Putain, maintenant je me souviens, il faut coincer l'un des mariachis... dans le passé.
I'm finally getting the hang of this time travel stuff.
Let us change the course of time without fear or confusion.
Let's change the national date.
Ça permet de réutiliser un vieux truc, j'adore. Anniversaire. Tiens.
The new official date is September 12th.
That's sweet. The president left a reminder for his anniversary. Buy J hat.
Good advice for anyone's anniversary.
The Oval Office looks the same in our time as it did back in the 60s.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd take that as a challenge from the other first ladies, but you just never stepped up to the plate.
I wonder if those mariachis can hear what we're saying right now.
Well, either they can't, or they have an embarrassing lack of respect for their mother's honor.
Superball's as unshakably rock solid and dependable as ever.
I think he needs a hug. Go to it, Sam.
Ask me again in about 50 years. Hang loose, Daddy-o.
Right on.
Allez, on va lui faire un câlin. Non.
Hey, Superball, is today your birthday by any chance?
No, sir, not particularly.
Pas particulièrement. N'importe quoi.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Mexican Independence Day, tiens. C'est un peu leur anniversaire à eux, du coup, non? Ça, c'est l'anniversaire de qui? Bah, du président.
The new official date.
That's sweet. The president left a reminder for his...
Good advice for anyone's anniversary. The new official date is September 16th, Mexican Independence Day.
This is awkward, Max. Are we supposed to get our new mariachi pals a gift?
I think destroying their entire evil operation is the perfect way to say, we care.
Things to do in Dallas.
Ah bon? Eh, on a changé votre date, c'est votre anniversaire à vous. Ah mais je suis con, l'autre il a dit qu'ils avaient pas d'anniversaire.
Sayonara. Adios.
Mais il faut pas... C'est pas maintenant qu'il faut le faire? Bizarre. Peut-être qu'il faut le faire après, j'en sais rien. Parce qu'il se passe rien là. Je sais pas, c'est bizarre.
The new official date is September 12th.
That's sweet. The president left a reminder for his anniversary. Buy J hat.
Good advice for anyone's anniversary. How does that mariachi birthday tune go again? I must hear it again!
Ah, attends, il peut peut-être faire une déclaration officielle, lui, non?
We need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
On veut un brevet.
We want to hear another public service announcement.
Those were the only ones I know, sir.
We'd like another office tour.
We've already covered the desk, calendar, and pictures, so more about the store.
On second thought, we'll explore on our own. We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
Very well. What'll it be?
Colostomy bags made of bubble wrap. As much fun to pop as they are to wear.
That's clever, sir. But I can't just issue a patent on an idea. I'd need a sample of the invention, plus an explanation of what makes it unique.
Just keep guarding that door.
Gladly, sir.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Today is my birthday. Damn, I thought I could trick El Mariachi.
Mais c'est quand l'anniversaire de cet abruti de siphon? Ah, attends. Putain, je crois que c'est ça le truc justement. Il va pas annoncer l'anniversaire de quelqu'un, il faut que ce soit son anniversaire à lui. Le calendrier, il nous piège comme un gros bâtard en fait. Alors, Donc ça en fait c'est le jour, les chiffres bizarres. Ou de qui les Super Bowl, voilà. Et en fait son anniversaire c'est le 6 septembre ou le 9 juin, je sais pas. Mais je crois que c'est le calendrier de septembre en plus. Donc c'est le 6. C'est ça.
The official date has been changed. So it is written, so it shall be.
Hey, Super Bowl, what day is it today?
It's the 6th of September, sir. It's my birthday. I said, it's my birthday.
Il s'attend vraiment à...
Sorry I'm late, amigos. Did someone say birthday?
Tu vois le condensé, j'adore. Ah, allez, putain.
Wait up, guys. I'll be there in just a minute.
Voilà, on s'est débarrassé de
Gracias for the song,
celui qui est
senor.
un peu vieux.
This has been the best birthday ever.
Et on peut avancer avec le plus vieux des mariachis vu qu'on sait maintenant comment il est mort. Enfin, on peut même lui apporter une preuve.
Good news, senor.
We found the gruesome details of your horrible demise.
Oi, what a stupid way to die.
I can think of stupider ways.
And I could help.
That makes you want to quit your job, huh?
Oh no, there are still so many big questions I want answered. But screw that stupid printer.
Nobody's gonna need this worthless ink ribbon.
Hey, you can't just throw litter into the time vortex.
Yeah, Sam. Somewhere a time-traveling Native American is crying.
Where did it land?
At the rate we're going, carry the dress. Last month at the castle in Germany.
Alors, on avait vu un ruban encreur dans l'épisode 3 justement. Et le truc de la sauvegarde, c'est une référence à un autre jeu, mais je sais plus lequel. C'est peut-être un Maniac Mansion, je sais plus. Ou un... Oh, ou un jeu de la série des Monkey Island. Je sais plus. Ça doit être un truc... Mais c'est un truc comme ça normalement. Alors du coup, voilà, le truc n'a plus d'encre. Et ça va provoquer quelque chose d'intéressant.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
It's blank. So long.
Get lost, failure.
Voilà. Il n'y a plus d'encre, donc la carte est vierge.
Mariachi.
Ah oui, voilà.
We should figure out how to ditch the crew and take this baby on a joyride.
I want to leave it outside Whitley Stryber's house and leave the car alarm on all night.
Am I really that annoying when I'm on a case, always talking to myself? I can't open that door. It's locked.
I always assumed you were dictating your memoirs.
Voilà. Il y a un joueur ou une joueuse fantôme qui est en train de le contrôler.
I wonder what all these undulating tubes and flashing panels are for.
Atmosphere.
Literally or figuratively?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't wander too far, Max.
Try and stop me.
Bon. Allez.
It's a blank time card.
Et à votre avis, où est-ce que ça va nous mener tout ça? Où est-ce qu'elle va nous mener cette carte vierge? Il n'y a rien dessus. Elle va bien nous emmener dans le néant. Et c'est ça, mais pas simplement le néant. Tu te demandes comment il peut y avoir un éclairage, mais...
Just look at it, Max.
What am I looking at exactly?
Everything. Our entire universe, before the creation of matter and energy and quantum particles or something. It's at this spot that everything you know, or will ever know, will be Mr. Featherly.
Oh, hey guys.
Et pourquoi lui, il ne flotte pas?
That's the singularity from which the entire universe is going to spring, in a mind-bendingly tremendous cataclysm.
Neat.
Voilà, désolé, c'est pas Dieu qui a créé l'univers.
The single point of matter that will one day form the entire universe.
I always thought it'd be bigger.
Bah, après, oui, il va être plus grande,
The
oui.
single point of...
I always thought it'd be bigger.
Try not to eat the singularity, Max. That would be bad.
Oh, why'd you have to go and mention that, Sam? Now that's all I want to do.
Wow, Mr. Featherly's appearance here at the beginning of the universe sure was an unexpected surprise.
We only know one chicken, Sam. Odds were strongly in his favor.
It sure is dark.
Let there be light! Damn.
You're still president, little buddy.
Bon, pas à cette époque-là, mais...
Being here at the beginning of literally everything really makes you think, doesn't it?
It just makes me appreciate matter that much more.
Yeah, the void kinda sucks, actually. I saw the darkness, and I said, catch you later, Max.
And it was good.
Il est toujours président, donc un demi-dieu.
Mr. Featherly?
Sam and Max?
Are you really the oldest living creature in existence?
Or are you the last of a race of terrifying elder gods bent on restoring chaos to our upstart universe?
Neither. I assure you I arrived here quite by accident.
How'd you get here?
I was filming the climactic volcanic eruption scene in Midtown Cowboys, the motion picture. Suddenly, I found myself
Encore une
abducted
éruption
onto some type
volcanique.
of alien spacecraft. After a frightfully amateurish song and dance number, I was deposited unceremoniously into the beginning of the universe.
Oh, that old story.
Oh, on n'a pas tourné le film.
Wait. There's a Midtown Cowboys movie?
Yes, well, I'm sure we were going to call you, but we decided to go in a different direction.
Oh, we have got to get a new agent, Sam.
How do you like it here around the singularity?
Genre, il pense qu'à ça maintenant.
Ocala, Florida was dull. But that was nothing compared to, well, nothing.
Being here at the start of it all can't be all bad.
Well, I will give it one thing. The acoustics are outstanding!
Why don't you come with us, Mr. Featherly?
I'm sorry. I can't let you do that, Sam and Max. That chicken is the source of all life in the universe. Removing him would cause a catastrophic temporal paradox.
Catastrophic temporal paradox! Mr. Featherly's not the only chicken around here.
Apparently I am. And there's the rub.
Mais ça veut dire qu'il y avait quelque chose avant à la place de Monsieur Featherly?
Come back to existence with us, Mr. F.
It appears I cannot leave without violating the laws of the universe. You'll have to find a stand-in.
C'est un peu ça qu'on va faire en plus.
Since he'll be long dead before we're even born.
Oh, right then. Hang loose, Philo.
On va prendre la doublure,
It's the
effectivement.
mysterious egg we got from ourselves in the future. You've been doing a good job, Mr. Featherly, but we decided to cast someone younger.
Very well. As long as I can leave this accursed... wait! What are you doing? Put me down at once!
Suck it up, Featherly. It only takes a day or two to get used to Sam's caustic B.O.
Curse you, Max and Sam!
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Voilà.
The single point of matter that will one day form the entire universe.
I always thought it'd be bigger.
On l'a regardé une dernière fois, puis on s'en va.
It's the mysterious egg we got from ourselves in the future.
Allez, retour à la maison. Ouais, on va le montrer au mariachi du futur.
Put me down at once!
Not yet, Mr. Featherly.
Dear God, man! Do you ever wash that coat?
¿Qué onda con el pollo?
He's from before time began.
Yeah, turns out the chicken came first.
It makes no sense. If that's the chicken, what's there and now?
Well,
Enough.
we left an egg.
Likely story. I'll have to see that egg. But... I'm just kidding. Boy, you past people are so gullible.
Wait! No! Don't put me back in
Voilà, on va pas devoir réinverser leur place.
The nature of our existence?
No, the chicken was the big one. Vaya con Dios, Max Saison.
Check this out, Max.
1,000 years spent shivering in anticipation.
Bah là, ce sera encore pire pour elle.
You stopped time! Neat! Now make it go backwards.
Ration.
Ow! That's the best I can do, pal.
Est-ce qu'on peut tirer sur le temps? Oh. Alors on peut peut-être lancer l'annulation là.
Attempt to enter soul-crushing area. Please acknowledge.
Override, Captain Pedro. Arriba, burro, chipotle.
Voice print match. Bridge override accepted.
Ah oui, il manque encore un... Enfin, il y a encore un mariachi dans le vaisseau, donc c'est... le capitaine qui a dû donner l'ordre. Enfin, donner l'annulation de l'ordre surtout. Et ouais, le problème c'est que je crois qu'on n'a pas avancé avec cette histoire de contrat d'enregistrement du coup.
I can't shoot future me.
Non, heureusement.
Hey buddy, I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get to the moon again?
Ça c'est Docteur Who ça.
You need a time-traveling phone booth. All right. Where do we get one of those?
On peut pas leur envoyer le... Ce serait risqué, il pourrait revenir le Tabruti.
Ask Agent Superball in the future. What is this place?
This is not our beautiful house.
How did we get here?
Bah, pourquoi il se souvient pas?
Do I know you? Like a brother. Weren't you gonna ask me something?
How to get to the moon, for instance.
Oh, right. How do we get there?
Ah mais oui, il a eu la mémoire effacée par l'agent Siphon.
Didn't you already ask me that? Yeah, and I'm going to keep asking until I get a different answer.
That's just how we roll.
You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those? Ask Agent Superball in the future. It's strange. None of the other characters ever lie about the quests. Nope. Wasn't I...
Like...
Ah ouais, tiens, c'est ça en particulier qui a... Ah oui, parce qu'il a fait l'effaçage de mémoire, parce que on a parlé du voyage dans le temps. Voilà, il veut pas qu'on croie que le voyage dans le temps existe.
Ask Agent Superball in the future.
Where are we?
It looks familiar. Wasn't I going to ask you something?
Like, how do we get to the moon?
You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those? We've got one. We'll trade you for a recording contract.
Hey, Sam, don't we have a recording contract?
Yeah, but we need it for... I can't remember. It must be important, or we wouldn't still be carrying it. You kept it so you could bring it to us, right? I guess so.
Along with that carton of missile pops you promised.
Don't push it, Max. All right. Here you go. Well done, Sam and Max. That was the last of your quests.
You have scored 234 out of a possible 500 points.
Weren't you gonna trade us something? Yeah. Here's that screwdriver you guys wanted.
Goodbye! We'll never forget all you've done here today.
Have fun on the rest of your adventures.
I'm even more confused than usual.
Voilà, et du coup, ça...
It's the first prize recording contract from Embarrassing Idol.
Après, c'est un peu bizarre parce que normalement ça fait une... Quoi? Non. Ça fait... Comment est-ce qu'on a résolu l'enquête? Du coup, on a créé un paradoxe temporel, logiquement.
Here you go, Captain. Your ticket to musical stardom.
My very own recording contract. Now I can ditch this dead weight and become...
Il a dit ça avant de devenir... avant que l'autre il le tient. Le temps.
Well, good luck with that.
Oh no, senor. Mariachi music is old news. I'm going to sing songs about trains.
C'était ce qu'avait dit l'un des bébés, ça, je crois.
It's the elevator's emergency recall button. I'm not putting my mouth on that.
Donc du coup il n'y a plus aucun mariachi sur ce vaisseau. C'est parfait, on va enfin pouvoir déclencher la passerelle.
Woohoo! Now the spaceship is ours to command. Ensign Sam, set course for ancient Rome. Our mission? To hug Caligula!
Stop goofing off, Max. We've got to extend that bridge and return Bosco's soul.
What's happening? I don't want to go!
Whoops!
Évidemment.
Great. Now we'll have to figure out how to get all up in there.
Oh, je sais plus comment on fait ça, mais je me souviens d'une chose, c'est que ça va être chiant.
Poor Bosco. The horror of time-traveling mariachis was too much for his weak heart to bear.
Attempt to enter soul-crushing area. Please acknowledge.
We got rid of them all.
Just make with the bridge already.
All right, all right. Extending bridge.
Hola, Sam and Max.
Eh.
You don't know us, but we are time-traveling mariachis.
With a warning from the future.
Whatever you do not extend that bridge.
Bridge extended. Foreign body in time vortex. Self-destruct sequence engaged.
Madre de Dios, let's get out of here. We could cover some more birthdays. Okay, Pedro, you take the bog in the diner. Pedro, you take the statue-loving lady on Easter Island. I'll take the monster. Oh yeah, good luck, Max Saison.
Voilà leur vaisseau spatial. C'était un chapeau mexicain depuis le début.
Total destruction imminent. Please evacuate immediately.
So, Sam, is now a good time to start pulling my hair out and wetting myself in
Pourquoi
panic?
destruction?
Knock yourself out, pal. Better hurry, though. The bridge is already extended.
And all those tourists rubbing their hands all over. Nose.
Well,
Bah
that's
oui.
the kind of fun that doesn't last.
Ça pouvait être quoi d'autre? Je sais plus s'il fallait le bloquer justement, non?
And all those tourists.
Well, that's the kind of fun that doesn't last. The soul vacuum's only strong enough to suck Bosco's corpse up halfway.
They can make a time-traveling spaceship, but they can't invent an interdimensional portal that doesn't lose suction.
It's already sucking.
So I say, no, I'm not going to start an earthquake, and he's all. Whatever, and I'm all. What does that mean?
Well, that's the kind of fun that doesn't last.
Couldn't they just have built some stairs to the triangle? I mean, please.
C'est pour ça qu'il faut bloquer le temps, mais je sais plus comment on fait. Non.
Nothing doing.
Too bad we can't freeze time forever. Kind of ironic, really.
I don't need a sample of that.
I wish time would stay frozen long enough for us to get over there.
Ah oui, putain, avec le gâteau à la mélasse.
So I say, no, I'm not going to start an earthquake, and he's all.
C'est bon, on a le temps. On a tout le temps qu'on veut là d'un coup.
Beginning of the universe. Destruction imminent.
Go, little buddy. It's now or never.
Where do you think this portal goes?
Anywhere that's not on a spaceship set to self-destruct and hurtling towards the beginning of the universe.
All right, Sam. If this doesn't work, I'll see you in hell!
C'est vraiment ce qui va arriver bientôt. Ok, ça finit comme ça sur un gros cliffhanger. Et ben du coup on va pouvoir se retrouver samedi à 14h30 pour le dernier épisode de cette saison 2. Voilà. Bon, il se trouve que là il sort que ma prochaine vidéo, eh ben, ce soit dans pas trop longtemps. J'ai un peu commencé à bosser sur deux vidéos questions rapides pour Warball, et puis ça arrivera. Enfin, je pense qu'il y en aura au moins une des deux qui va arriver avant ma première sur la critique du monde de l'emploi. Voilà. Ça va me permettre de... C'est un peu compliqué, je suis obligé de bosser sur plusieurs trucs en même temps, plus faire d'autres trucs qui m'occupent et qui me bouffent un peu de temps à chaque fois, c'est... Enfin bref, voilà, je galère un petit peu, mais bon, vous ne vous inquiétez pas, il y a des vidéos qui finiront par arriver, mais ça... Waouh, je suis très occupé avec ça en ce moment. Bon bah, adieu hein, vu qu'il y aura plus d'univers. Ouch. Pourquoi le vaisseau il voulait aller au début de l'univers de toute façon? Tiens, il y a le fameux œuf. Je me souviens plus de comment il commence l'épisode 5, tiens. Eh ben on verra ça samedi à 14h30. Voilà. Enfin bref, je bosse sur des vidéos, ça prend vraiment bien plus de temps que je le pensais, mais bon. Ne vous inquiétez pas, il y a du contenu qui va finir par arriver. Et en attendant, abonnez-vous, suivez les chaînes, mes chaînes MongaTD, la chaîne de Warball. Hein. Je la remets vite fait parce que celle-là, elle est pas... Sur Twitch, elle est peut-être en dessous là, mais... Oui. Bon, je vais vous mettre le lien vite fait dans le chat. Adresse du lien. Voilà. C'est là où je fais des vidéos d'informatique maintenant. Avec pour le collectif Warble donc. Bref, bah écoutez, je n'ai plus qu'une chose à vous dire, du coup c'est cordialement bisous.